Centricom Channel 10 Sports and Mid-Utah Radio, the sports leaders in South Central Utah, now present another exciting high school basketball game broadcast. This sports broadcast is brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. And now, let's go live to the basketball court for simulcast coverage of high school basketball on Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10.
And good evening and welcome to Cedar City, Utah, Canyon View High School, as the Region 12 battle in Class 3A between the North Sanpete Hawks and Canyon View Falcons will take place. This is your Snow College pregame show. Snow College, of course, in the top 10% of the nation in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson, Barrett Hilton alongside as our producer as we're broadcasting live here from Canyon View High School. A nice setup here. Jim Langford, the athletic director, and Coach Robbie Potter of the Canyon View Falcons couldn't have been better hosts. They've really set us up here, Robert, and it's a nice place to come play.
It really is. What a beautiful facility, as you have already mentioned, Mike. Just a tremendous facility. And as I've watched these younger kids, they're well taught in the game of basketball.
That they are. Of course, the Canyon View Falcons come into this basketball game 15-6 overall, 6-0 in Region 12 play. They are in first place right now. In their last 5 games, they are 5-0. They beat Juab 52-35. They knocked off Richfield 61-52, beat North Sanpete in overtime 69-66, and then got a win over Juab 63-31 here on their home court, then beat Carbon here 61-51. Back on Friday, February 5th in that basketball game, it was Branson Blackner with 14 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. He had a nice stat sheet there.
Hey, he does a great job for a sophomore.
He does. Lorenzo Camba had 12 points, and Xavier Stoker had 10 points. This Canyon View team is stacked with some fundamentally sound players.
You know, they really are, and it goes all the way through their program from the smallest ones on up. Cedar City is a very basketball-oriented community. They have several private basketball schools here in town, and it looks like they've been well used.
Well, the North Sanpete Hawks come into the basketball game 10-9 overall, 2-5 in Region 12 play. They're in 4th place right now. They are 2-3 in their last 5 games. In fact, they've lost 3 of their last 4. In the last 5, they beat Juab 66-48, lost to Canyon View in overtime at home 69-66. Then lost to Carbon on the road, 54-53. Then lost to Juab on the road, 51-47. But back at home against Richfield, last Friday, February 5th, they beat Richfield 45-38 in that game. For North Sanpete, Spencer Applegarth, 14 points. Dakota Anderson had 13. And Trey Sorensen had 8 in a game that was pretty much defensive.
Yeah, it was a great defensive battle on both sides. North Sanpete using his own defense. Richfield with that straight man-to-man, but North Sanpete kids came out on top. I think the zone defense really caught Richfield off guard. I think they were more expecting a man-to-man defense out of the Hawks, but the Hawks did a great job with their zone.
That they did. Well, it's our Snow College pregame show. The Horn School of Music is proud to offer the first 4-year degree in the history of Snow College, a Bachelor of Music degree in commercial music. Call 283-7472 or find out more at snow.edu. Well, we'll send it back to the studios during our simulcast on KMTI and Centricom Channel 10. We'll be back with more of our Snow College pregame show in 2 minutes.
Oh, hey, every student's journey is important, and Snow College offers its students an epic adventure at an affordable cost. And what student doesn't want a quality education? Unfortunately, taking generals at a university sometimes makes you feel like just another number. But at Snow College, you can look forward to small class sizes, professors that know your name, and with a higher than average graduation and transfer rate.
Hey, Chance.
Oh, hey, what's up? You can continue on to the school of your choice. Begin your journey now. Visit snow.edu.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurt's only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
Terry R. Brothers Excavating and TRB Rock Products offers aggregate products for any of your road construction needs, including road base and a selection of crushed rock products. TRB Rock Products also has landscaping products, topsoil, reject sand, and an eye-catching red landscaping rock. They also do commercial and residential construction, basements, water lines, sewer lines, septic tanks, and perk tests. Get a free estimate at 462-3954. TRB Rock Products, a proud supporter of North Sanpete Athletics.
Welcome back to the pregame show, brought to you by Snow College. Snow College in the top 10% of the nation in student success. Find out about your next two-year transfer institution, Snow College at snow.edu. Well, we're on the court now with head coach Robbie Potter of the Canyon View Falcons. And, Coach, thanks for being here.
Thanks. Great for you guys to travel and be able to bring this back to the people in North Sanpete and around the Severe Valley. This is awesome what you guys do.
All right, Coach, tell us about how the team's been doing. You guys are undefeated in league play, but it hasn't come easy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I keep telling kids our target keeps getting bigger on our back, and these are great teams we're playing every night. I mean, we slipped away with one over at North Sanpete, and we're able to take care of Juab a little bit while they were down, but Carbon came here and gave us everything we could handle. I mean, it finished up a 10-point game, but it was more like 4, really. It was about that close, and we were able to finish it out. But, you hope winning becomes contagious, and you keep doing the same things over and over to finish out games. But, we know we're going to have a battle on our hands again tonight, too. So we're looking forward to a fun, exciting region game.
Well, and the region championship isn't sewn up as of yet. You have 2 games, at least one of the last 2 games to win to be able to claim that region title and the number 1 seed in the playoffs. So this game is pretty important. Otherwise, it's a head-to-head matchup with Richfield.
Right, yeah. And we wondered coming in where Richfield was kind of the region champ last year, stuff if it would come down to that game. But several other teams have played really well, including North Sanpete, by knocking off Richfield the other night to make this a very competitive region. And the kids are kind of interested because they don't want to hear anything about how we've already tied at least a tie or a share. They just want to go earn it. But at the same time, I try to not put too much pressure on them. I think they've done some nice things, and we just need to go take one game at a time. So, it's been a great region battle. It's that time of year. Anybody, any night can get anybody. So you have to really be prepared emotionally for these type of things, as well as physically and mentally.
All right, Coach, tell me about what you learned of the first time you played North Sanpete. What type of game was that? What do you expect in this one?
We learned that Dakota Anderson can really play. He had some really tough shots over there, but they have several players that are athletic and scrappy. I think we talked a little bit about, I knew they were football players last time, and I saw that in the way they just really get after you. The hard thing about them is you can't really just take one guy away. There's times I've noticed in the box scores where Dakota hasn't had a great game and Hadley steps up, or Applegarth had a great game last game. So I think they're a deep team. They have a lot of weapons and they're athletic, and they play their zone really, really well. And they force you to really be fundamentally sound offensively to be able to break that zone. And so, we've got to come out and do the little things about competing against that zone tonight that we've worked on in practice.
All right, Coach, what do the Canyon View Falcons have to do well as a team or individually to be able to win this game?
I think talk defensively. We lost some of their better players last time in our matchup, and that caused us a fit. So we really talk about talking from the bottom up, from the baseline up, and letting people know what's going on, because sometimes we're blind to things when we're at the top of our zone. So I think talk defensively, and then we just got to knock down some shots. I mean, we have not shot the ball very well lately for the kids that we have that can shoot it well. And so right now, and we're watching some of my younger guys that come off the bench in the JV game knock down shots. So it's nice to be at home after 4 on the road, and now this is our 3rd in a row at home. Hopefully we'll get used to our gym again. So.
All right, Coach, we sure appreciate the time. Want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
All right, Coach Robbie Potter of the Canyon View Falcons. We'll send it back to the studios. More of the Snow College pregame show next. If you are a registered nurse and would like to work full or part-time for a reputable state-of-the-art facility, join the professionals at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. Central Valley Medical Center is a 25-bed critical access hospital with a busy surgical center and provides an attractive benefits package, competitive pay, and an excellent work environment.
Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is a convenient commute for most areas in central Utah. To apply, please visit their website at centralvalleymedicalcenter.com. That's centralvalleymedicalcenter.com.
Oh, hey, you know, every student's journey is important, and Snow College offers its students an epic adventure at an affordable cost. And what student doesn't want a quality education? Unfortunately, taking generals at a university sometimes makes you feel like just another number. But at Snow College, you can look forward to small class sizes, professors that know your name, and with a higher than average graduation and transfer rate.
Hey, Chance.
Oh, hey, what's up? You can continue on to the school of your choice. Begin your journey now. Visit snow.edu.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
MKJ Construction has been serving central Utah and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Whether you have a project as large as a new road or water line or as intricate as a decorative landscape feature, we have the experience and equipment to complete any size project. We also deliver sand, gravel, road base, topsoil, and landscaping boulders. Call MKJ Construction at 427-9299, 427-9299, and see what we can do for you.
Welcome back to the Pregame Show, brought to you by Snow College. Go to snow.edu to find out more about your next transfer university. Interview with Chris in 3.
When you're looking for the most exceptional value in an ATV side-by-side, look no further than your local Kimco dealer, Skyline Motorsports. John Lee and his crew at Skyline Motorsports know the area and the people living here and want to remain friends long after the deal is done. Plus, you don't want to spend another winter shoveling snow, do you? All Kimco side-by-sides can be fit with a snowplow. And Skyline Motorsports is your headquarters for small engine repair, ATVs, chainsaws, snowblowers, lawnmowers. Hey, if it's got a small engine, LeVar can fix it. Check it all out at Skyline Motorsports, south of Fairview on Highway 89.
Brought to you by Snow College. Go to snow.edu to find out more about your next transfer university. We're with head coach Chris Hoops of the North Sanpete Hawks. And Chris, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. We look forward to having a good, tough game here tonight.
Well, you're playing a very good team. A team you took to overtime at your place, and they were able to sneak one out at home at your place. Tell me about that game. What did you guys learn from that game?
Well, we felt like we played pretty well at times in that game, but we found a way to almost give up the game. We had the lead with 4 points left, with about 4 points with a minute left, and you know, they battled and they hit some big shots against us, and we missed some free throws. And what we've done is we've tried to really execute what we're doing, make sure kids are in the right situations, right places, so that we can finish out games.
This gym that you play at Canyon View High School, a little different than the gym back at home. Are there any differences that could cause any problems?
No, I don't think so. I think it's pretty similar to a lot of the other gyms. It looks a lot like Carbons and Juabs, and you know, so we're hoping to have a good game here, and we're ready to play.
All right, about this Canyon View team, Robbie Potter's got some pretty good players, a lot of seniors on his team, kind of like the Hawks. Tell me about this team and what worries you about their personnel.
They shoot the ball very well, and they have 4 guards that really shoot the ball from outside, and they have kids that come off the bench and they shoot the ball well too. Then their inside play, they do exactly what they should. They pass really well, and they have they have all those seniors, and they have a really good sophomore with them in the Blackner kid, and so you add those kids all together, and they're a pretty good group.
All right, as you take a look at Canyon View and the Hawks, what are some X's and O's, some keys to the game for a Hawk victory?
I think we just have to execute against their matchup zone. They do a very good job of switching, and they play. It's basically a man-to-man, but they're in a zone formation, and we just have to execute, and we feel like we can get a little bit of an advantage in the post. And so we're going to try to negate that and get to work on them.
All right, Coach, we sure appreciate your time and want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Chris Hoops, North Sanpete head basketball coach. We'll send it back to the studios. Be back with more of the Snow College pregame show after this. Go to snow.edu. We're back in 2 minutes.
Cache Valley Bank is excited and pleased to announce the opening of the newly constructed bank building. We are happy to say that we will be combining both Ephraim offices with 3 drive-up windows, ATM, and room for parking in the heart of town. We welcome everyone to come in and take a tour with our familiar, friendly staff. Visit us today at 2 North Main Street in Ephraim or any of our newly renovated locations from St. George to Logan. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition in helping. Member FDIC.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Terrell Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or mattresses? That's exactly what you'll find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture, Whirlpool, and Maytag appliances, and quality mattresses. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
Welcome back once again here on our pregame show brought to you by Snow College. Snow College has assembled some of the best quality, most affordable and flexible offerings in online education. Visit Snow online at snow.edu/online. It's our simulcast on KMTI AM 650 and 95.1 FM and Centricom Channel 10 and Local10.tv. Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson, and producer Barrett Hilton on hand here in Cedar City, Utah, at Canyon View High School. And North Sanpete and Canyon View are matching up here in this key Region 12 battle. Right now, as we take a look at the game these two teams played the first time they met, it was in Mount Pleasant. It was a very close game throughout. Canyon View led by a point throughout, and then North Sanpete scored 1 point more than Canyon View in the fourth quarter, forced overtime. But the Falcons outscored the Hawks 12-9 in overtime. They lost 69-66 to the Canyon View Falcons. It was basically a two-player show, well, at least for the most points. Dakota Anderson, 30 points, 4 3-pointers. Lorenzo Camba, 29 points and 5 3-pointers.
You know, that's two great basketball games right there. Camba is really a force to be reckoned with for the Falcons. And, you know, if Dakota gets hot, he can really go off.
Well, Robert, let's take a look at the leading scorers from each of these teams. Who are we going to see on the court putting in the points tonight?
Well, you know, for the first Blackner, the sophomore, is averaging 11.67, and then Camba is averaging 11.76. You know, he does a nice job. He's a senior. Blackner is a sophomore. Then we drop down to Spencer Jensen. He averages 6.14 points per game, and Cord Johnson averages 7.38 points per game, and Joey Lambeth 4.5 points a game. And for the Hawks, you have Dakota Anderson doing the majority of the scoring for the Hawks. Dakota Anderson averages 17.63 points per game. Spencer Applegarth 6.47 points per game. Hadley, the only other man in double figures for the Hawks, he's at almost 12 points, 11.95. Call it 12 points win. Trey Sorensen is 10.89, almost 11 points a game. You know, they have the 6 seniors, and that's the rotation. An awful lot is 6 players, and they do an outstanding job. Waylon Atkins will come off the bench. You know, last time they started Applegarth, that was one of the first games all year long that they started Applegarth, and he had a tremendous basketball game. He started in the place of Trey Sorensen, but Trey came in and did a lot of great things for the Hawks.
That he did. We'll have an interview with Trey Sorensen coming up at halftime, so join us for that. Let's take a look at the region standings right now. Canyon View is in first place at 6-0. Richfield in second at 4-2. Carbon in third at 3-4. North Sanpete in fourth at 2-5. And Juab in fifth at 1-5. Now this region will match up with Region 11. Number 4 will travel to number 1. 2 and 3 will play, and then 3 and 2, and then 4 and 1. So North Sanpete right now is in a position to play at Juan Diego if Juan Diego hangs on to that number 1 seed. Otherwise, they might go to Logan. It's Juan Diego, Logan, Bear River, Morgan, 1, 2, 3, 4 in Region 11. So Carbon would have to go to play at Logan. Richfield would host Bear River, and then Canyon View would host Morgan. And that's a tough matchup either way you look at it.
You know, it really is. And, North Sanpete just really has to look for the very best right here and realize anything can happen in one ball game. A lot of times that play-in game, I've seen some great teams, just not get up and play the best basketball that they can. So you never want to feel bad about what seed you have. It's an opportunity to move forward, and anything can happen in this basketball game.
Definitely so. It's North Sanpete visiting the Canyon View Falcons, all part of our pregame show brought to you by Snow College. Snow College ranked number 6 in the nation in graduation rates according to CNN Money Magazine. Start your education at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. Back with our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI right after this 2-minute timeout.
Oh, hey, every student's journey is important, and Snow College offers its students an epic adventure at an affordable cost. And what student doesn't want a quality education? Unfortunately, taking generals at a university sometimes makes you feel like just another number. But at Snow College, you can look forward to small class sizes, professors that know your name, and with a higher than average graduation and transfer rate.
Hey, Chance.
Oh, hey, what's up? You can continue on to the school of your choice. Begin your journey now. Visit snow.edu.
The medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive the same high-quality medicine as those in the big cities. You can rest assured that Sanpete Valley Hospital provides their patients with the same high-quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. They provide many of the same services a large city hospital does, and they do it well, with a personal, hometown touch. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
EcoLife, your pest control and lawn specialist, has moved to better serve you. EcoLife is now located at 327 South Main Street in Ephraim. Come check out their new store and take advantage of the discounts you can receive right now on pest control. And now is the time to design your landscape. The professionals at EcoLife will provide you with the consultation you need to make your yard stand out next summer. So stop by 327 South Main Street in Ephraim, and if you mention this radio ad, you'll get a free water bottle with purchase at EcoLife.
Because I know how hard it is to make ends meet.
Because I balance my checkbook too.
Because I know every little bit adds up.
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Because you shouldn't have to pay more than you need to take care of your body.
Dave Blackham and the staff at Skyline Pharmacy do their best to keep the cost of your medications as low as possible. They have honest, consistent prices to help keep you and your budget healthy. Skyline Pharmacy, where your first choice is still your best choice.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurt, only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
Welcome back once again on our simulcast here on KMTI AM 650, 95.1 FM, and also Centricom Channel 10 and Local10.tv. Our Snow College pregame show wraps up. Snow College is one of the nation's finest transfer institutions. Snow College offers a quality education with campuses in Ephraim and in Richfield. Go to snow.edu to find out more. Well, great to have you along, Robert, as we take a look at this game. What are some of the keys for the North Sanpete Hawks to get a victory over the Canyon View Falcons on the road?
You know, North Sanpete has to be very, very patient on offense. They need to make sure they get a high-quality, uncontested shot each time down. If they go up and try to force their offense and force their shots, it's going to be a long night for the Hawks. But if they're patient, they play their game, pass the ball exceptionally well, I think the Hawks have got a great opportunity to knock off the number one Canyon View Falcons.
All right. Well, they've shut the lights off here at Canyon View High School as they announce the home team starting lineup. And we've got the band right below us here, so we'll have a lot of background music for you on our broadcast. They do a great job, too.
Hey, they really do. They put on a nice show here at Canyon View. They have a great tradition and a lot of pride in their basketball program. You know, looks like they're going to start the sophomore, Branson Blackner, and he is a fine sophomore.
And who else do we have starting? Let's see, the North Sanpete Hawks starting five: Trey Sorensen, Dakota Anderson, Spencer Applegarth, Jake Hadley, and Trent Seeley, your starting five for the Hawks. And the starting five brought to you by Sanpete Valley Conoco. We appreciate all of our sponsors: Sunrise Engineering, Snow College, Skyline Pharmacy, New Charter University, Ecolife, Jones & Neville Engineering, Sanpete Valley Hospital, Beck's Home Furnishings, Terrell's Marketplace, Centricom Channel 10, Cache Valley Bank, Skyline Motorsports, MKJ Construction, the cities of Fairview, Mount Pleasant, and Moroni, Central Valley Medical Center, Terry Brothers and Excavating, State Farm Insurance in Moroni, and Sanpete Valley Conoco. There's the tip, and North Sanpete, Spencer Applegarth gets it. And we're underway here at Canyon View High School. Trent Seeley with the basketball. Passes over to Anderson, gets it back, now passes right wing to Sorensen. Trey holding the ball, guarded on the play by Lorenzo Camba. Now top to Seeley. Seeley passes, tipped by Blackner, but the Hawks get it. Now Applegarth right corner, passes top of the key. Anderson will drive to the junction left side, passes left corner. Seeley with it. Now to Applegarth left wing, he drives in, dishes back to Seeley. Hawks being very patient here, and very important to be patient too, Robert.
Yes, it is. It is very important to be patient and not force their shots. They need to keep their head up and time their pass with the cutters underneath.
Now Trent Seeley, midcourt right side with the ball for the Hawks. 7:15 left in the first. They've burned 45 seconds off the clock on their first offensive possession. Applegarth dribbles out top. Bounce pass over right wing to Sorensen. Trey dribbling. Trey looking around and fires it back over to Hadley. Now left corner. Seeley has it. Seeley passed to the left wing to Anderson. Now back over to Seeley. You know, the Hawks had success with Trey Sorensen working the post last game.
You know, they definitely did, and I like Trey inside in the post, and I think he needs to get in there this evening.
Now Applegarth right wing for the North Sanpete Hawks, drives in, shoots one up, and rims it off, no good. Rebound loose, and picked up by the Falcons. Nice job there by Spencer Jensen.
You know, good rebound by the Falcons.
3 ball, Branson Blackner, no good from the left wing, rebounded by Applegarth. Gives it to Hadley in the backcourt. He rifles it to Sorensen, midcourt right side in the forecourt. Hawks hand it off to Seeley, 6:24 left in the first, no score. Score update courtesy of State Farm Insurance agent Danny Dykes. Out top, Hadley. Hadley for 3 on the way. Hits the rim, no good. And rebound, Jensen.
You know, so far the Hawks have been just a little bit antsy to shoot the basketball. They just need to be patient.
There's a fire down low to Branson Blackner. He, goes up for the shot. Gets the ball knocked out of his hands, but they're going to call a foul on Trey Sorensen.
Yeah, I thought he had all ball, but, you know, he really swatted the basketball, and it looked like all ball from me, but the officials are down on the floor, and they ticket him with the foul.
First foul of the ball game, first personal. They're going to charge that to Dakota Anderson. So there's the free throw. It's up and good. So I think they got the numbers backwards.
I think so. 31 instead of 13.
First free throw is good. One more for Branson Blackner. Branson's second one bounces away, no good, but an offensive rebound by Cord Johnson of the Falcons. Right wing pass to Blackner again. 1-0 Canyon View leads. Now they work at left wing. Dribbling the basketball there is Kamba. Kamba rifles it, skip pass to the right wing to Johnson. Johnson skip pass back to the left wing to Kamba. Out top it goes. Driving down the lane, now left corner for three. Jensen hits the rim, no good. Rebound, Kamba gets it, puts it in, and scores.
A great rebound. He came from outside the three-point line and timed that jump perfectly to get that rebound.
3-0 Canyon View, a little full court pressure. Sorensen needs some help, and he traveled before he got it off. And a turnover.
Didn't have good balance right there as his stop. Kind of came from a one-step stop and not a jump stop and just traveled.
Inbounds play for Blackner. Gets it into Kamba for the Falcons, who lead 3-0 with 5:26 left in the first. Thanks for joining us for our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10. There's a pass down low, and shot no good as the tip went over to Johnson. His shot is no good, or Jensen rather, and the Hawks get the rebound. Trey Sorensen will bring it up, dribbles through his legs, now midcourt right side. Passes midcourt straight away to Seeley. Seeley, high post. Anderson gets the ball tipped away from him and taken away. Kamba the other way. Stoker tipped it away for the Falcons. Now left corner, three ball on the way, rims off, no good. Tipped and pulled down by Seeley. Lead pass goes to Hadley. A 2-on-1 break for the Hawks. Hadley dishes over to Applegarth. Goes up for the shot, and he's going to be fouled. Caught around the wrist by Spencer Jensen before he got the ball up for the shot.
Good hustle that time as Applegarth and Hadley got out on that fast break. And Applegarth gets to go to the free throw line to put a couple points on the board for the Hawks.
So at the free throw line is Spencer Applegarth. Sponsoring our offensive player of the game is Cavalier Pizza. Free throw bounces away, no good. Schedule a party or company meeting at their party room. Call 462-3388 for Cavalier Pizza just east of Terrell's Market in Mount Pleasant. And then Sanpete Valley Conoco sponsors our defensive player of the game. Try their delicious barbecue turkey sandwiches at the junction of the highways in Moroni. Second free throw goes down for Applegarth, and it's 3-1. Canyon View leads. Now on the dribble up for the Canyon View Falcons is going to be Cord Johnson. Passes left wing to Kamba just outside the arc. Dribbles to the top. Now passes back to the left wing. Gives it to the new player, Job Huxford, in the game. Huxford out top. Blackner back to Huxford. Huxford dribbles to the left corner. Now guarded by Applegarth. Swings it off. Now skip pass to the right wing. Johnson's going to drive to the top. Passes down low. Oh, nice post move by Xavier Stokes, and he puts it in.
Boy, Stokes squared up to the basket. Just a little ball fake. And everybody went airborne. He just laid it in.
Full court pressure by the Falcons, and the Hawks turn it over, but thrown back in bounds, and now the Hawks get it. Sorensen, a 3-on-1 break. He drives down the middle, and they're going to call a blocking foul on the Falcons. Do they count the bucket? Oh, they called the charge.
Oh, that's, I guess, a little bit of home court advantage.
So 5-1, the Falcons lead. 4:07 left in the first, and Sorensen picks up his... Well, they give the foul. They haven't marked it on the board yet. First personal on Sorensen, so they did still credit that first foul to Dakota Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Now Kamba with it on the left wing. Kamba, forecourt for the Falcons, rifles it down low to Branson Blackner. Pass tipped, but right to Huxford. Back out left corner, Blackner. A baseline drive left, lays it up and scores it. The Hawks getting some hands in the passing lanes, but they're going right to after the deflection to the Falcons. There's another steal by the Falcons. Layup is good, and the Hawks not being very careful with the basketball, and Chris Hoops has seen enough as the Falcons are off to a 9-1 lead with 3:38 left in the first. We'll send it back to the studios for a 1-minute timeout.
Terry R. Brothers in Excavating and TRB Rock Products offers aggregate products for any of your road construction needs, including road base and a selection of crushed rock products. TRB Rock Products also has landscaping products, topsoil, reject sand, and an eye-catching red landscaping rock. They also do commercial and residential construction, basements, water lines, sewer lines, septic tanks, and perk tests. Get a free estimate at 462-3954. TRB Rock Products, a proud supporter of North Sanpete Athletics.
If you are a registered nurse and would like to work full or part-time for a reputable state-of-the-art facility, join the professionals at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. Central Valley Medical Center is a 25-bed critical access hospital with a busy surgical center and provides an attractive benefits package, competitive pay, and an excellent work environment. Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is a convenient commute for most areas in central Utah. To apply, please visit their website at centralvalleymedicalcenter.com. That's centralvalleymedicalcenter.com.
Welcome back once again. Mike Train and Robert Anderson, Barrett Hilton with you on our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI. Hawks a little shell shock, 9-1.
You know, the Falcons have come out and put a little pressure on North Sanpete here, and I've been impressed with the Falcons getting in the passing lane and stealing the basketball.
Anderson dribbles forecourt, gets his pocket picked from behind as Blackner races up and tips it out of the hands of Dakota Anderson out of bounds. Hawk ball on the baseline with Trey Sorensen to trigger in. Sorensen will put it in play. Seeley in there. Zach Lee is checked in. Dakota Anderson and Jake Hadley. Inbounds play into the corner to Lee. Lee dribbles out, or Seeley, excuse me. Now pass over right side, 3-ball on the way. Bullseye! Trey Sorensen hits
Trey,
it.
Right out of the right corner with a tremendous three-point shot. It was a beautiful catch and shoot by Trey Sorensen.
Now the other way comes Canyon View's Falcons. Cord Johnson with the ball. Left wing pass to Kamba. Kamba dribbles to the top, terminates down to Blackner. Blackner right wing. Out top goes to Kamba. Kamba left side to Huxford. Job looking inside, guarded by Zach Lee of the Hawks. There's a pass inside, tipped away and stolen away by North Sanpete.
Great job by Zach Lee.
Lead pass. Jake Hadley all alone. Layup is good.
It's a great job by Hadley getting out, and then for his teammates to spot him. He was way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and beautiful pass for the easy layup.
9-6 our score. Canyon View leads. 2:46 left in the first period of play. Your Terry Brotherson excavating score check. Left wing, Huxford with it. Job gives it back to Kamba, midcourt left side. Skip pass to the right wing to Johnson, guarded by Anderson of the Hawks. Picks up the left-handed dribble, terminates, rifles it over to Kamba. Kamba left corner for three. Hits the iron, no good. Rebound, Trey Sorensen. Sorensen had the outlet pass to Zach Lee, but didn't take it. Now passes to midcourt to Dakota Anderson. Right corner to Seeley. Seeley fires it back out to Sorensen. Left side, Hadley. Hadley for three. Hits the rim, no good. Rebound, put back by Seeley is.
Great rebound by Seeley. Seeley getting on that offside, and we have a Falcon on the floor, really in pain.
Hawks on a 7-0 run right now. They were down 9-1 and have come back to make it 9-8 with 2:14 left in the first. And we have an injured Canyon View Falcon on the floor right now, and I'm not sure if it's Xavier Stoker or if it's Lorenzo Kamba. Looks like it's Kamba, and we hope the young man's
Kamba.
okay.
23, Kamba.
He's not favoring that knee too well, though.
No, it looks to me like he might be done. Boy, they're packing him off the floor. That's a tough break for the Falcons.
What a good player Lorenzo Kamba is. You'd hate to see him off the court for this game, as he's not putting any weight on that right knee. Hopefully he's cramped up or something. We don't want anything serious injury to the knee for any young man in this game. Now the Hawks on defense. Bringing it up on the dribble is Johnson. Johnson left wing pass to Blackner. Top of the key, Johnson again. Fires an angle left. Goes to Jensen. Jensen to the high post. Jump shot on the way, 15-footer. Good! That is made by Jacob Carrington.
Really a nice shot by Jensen on the left junction right there.
And the Hawks almost throw it away, but Zach Lee in the forecourt right corner makes the catch as he skies up to get it. Passes midcourt straight away to Hadley, now off to Seeley. Trent Seeley dribbling the basketball. Now goes to the top of the key, looking. Fires it and passes. Tipped by Cord Johnson, almost taken away, but taken by Sorensen. Right corner goes to Hadley. Back to Anderson, right wing, out top, Sorensen. Back over to Anderson. He'll launch the three. Bullseye!
Great shot as Sorensen passed to Anderson. Anderson raised just to the right of straight down the barrel, and a beautiful shot by Dakota Anderson.
Ties the game at 11. Your score checker courtesy of Central Valley Medical Center. 1:08 left in the first period. Now midcourt left side with the basketball, dribbling. Now they swing it right side to Johnson. Johnson makes a move, drives into the lane, floats it up, no good. Rebound taken by Anderson of the Hawks. That should be a foul on the offense. It is. Trying to get the ball back after he missed the shot was Johnson, and he did a little too much. You see that a lot in high school basketball where the player does a little too much to get the ball back and they get tallied with a foul.
You get upset when you miss the three-footer, and you want to get it back in a hurry, and usually nothing good happens when you hurry.
56 seconds left in the first, tied at 11. North Sanpete inbounds. That's going to be tipped out of bounds. It looked like almost a foul.
It looked like a lot of arm to me as Jensen tried to get the ball from behind. He should have picked up another foul right there.
Inbounds play for Trey Sorensen right in front of his team's bench. looking to get it in, does to Dakota Anderson. Marked up in the backcourt by Joey Lambeth. Now he gets it to Sorensen all alone at midcourt. Sorensen dribbles forecourt, passes to the left wing, goes to Seeley. Back out to Anderson, angle left. 44 seconds left in the first. Hawks may play for the last shot of the first period if the Falcons allow them.
Well, the Falcons are going to mark up defensively right here. They're going to play man-to-man all the way. And they are a man-to-man team, but they switch every screen.
11-11 our score, 26 seconds left as the Hawks let the time run down. Again, a special thanks to Cavalier Pizza, the place for freshly made pasta, pizza, and a salad bar. Takeout at 462-3388. 14 seconds left, and the Hawks will start. Center court circle with Seeley in their offense. Now to Lee, midcourt right side. On top, Anderson. Left wing goes to Hadley. Hadley to the corner to Lee. Bounce pass into Dakota Anderson. In the lane, shoots it up and scores with 2 seconds left. And that'll end the first half of play with the Hawks leading by a score of 13-11. We'll be back right after this timeout on KMTI and Centricom Channel 10.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
MKJ Construction has been serving Central Utah and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Whether you have a project as large as a new road or water line or as intricate as a decorative landscape feature, we have the experience and equipment to complete any size project. We also deliver sand, gravel, road base, topsoil, and landscaping boulders. Call MKJ Construction at 427-9299, 427-9299, and see what we can do for you.
Welcome back once again. Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson, and Barrett Hilton, our producer, live on scene here in Cedar City, Utah, Canyon View High School. North Sanpete leads after one quarter, 13-11. Robert?
And Kamba just comes back onto the sideline, but his ankle is heavily taped and an ice bag on it, and it's up in the air.
Canyon View starts off with the basketball to begin this second period. Out top with his Johnson. Cord picks up the dribble, rifles it right wing to Branson Blackner. Blackner looking inside for Carrington, gets it down to him. He gets jumped. Oh, and they call a quick foul. The hand of Sorensen was on the ball, and from behind there wasn't a lot of contact, but they're going to call it on, looks like they're going to call it on Sorensen again.
Sorensen or Dakota Anderson. He's got 1-3 up.
It is on Sorensen, his second personal, third on the Hawks. There's a pass into Carrington. Pull back 13-footer, good.
North Sanpete's really got to shut down that guy as he flashes to a mid-post right there and not allow him to get the basketball. You've got to front every cutter that comes through the lane.
Dakota Anderson, forecourt for the Hawks, tied at 13 with 7:18 left in the second period. Your Moroni, Fairview, and Mount Pleasant score check. Right wing, Hadley has it. Now to Zach Lee. Lee out top. Fires it to the right wing to Seeley. Seeley bounces the ball once and then passes back to Hadley. Back over to Seeley, now to Anderson. Dakota dribbles to the free throw line, back out to Sorensen. Dribbles to the high right post, back out to the right wing. Now over to Hadley, left wing. Good defense by the Falcons.
You know, they really work on this, and this is a great defense if you can get kids disciplined enough to play it.
Driving in from the right wing as Trey Sorensen goes up for the shot, and he gets fouled on the hang in the air looking for the lay-in. He's going to be at the free throw line for 2 free throws.
Trey better thank his lucky stars for getting bailed out with that foul right there.
So with 6:47 left in the second, Sorensen can give the Hawks the lead. He scores his first free throw. We'll have an interview with Trey Sorensen coming up at halftime.
That's a great job for Trey Sorensen from the free throw line, and good for him to pick up a foul. It's a second foul on the Canyon View player, number 5, Spencer Jensen.
3 team fouls apiece in this one. Second free throw by Sorensen is good. He has 2 at the line and 5 in all, including a 3, and the Hawks lead 15-13.
And North Sanpete gets Trey Sorensen out of the ball game, brings Applegarth back into the game.
Well, 2 fouls on Sorensen. You don't want to pick up his third early here in the second. Now with the basketball, Joey Lambeth brings it up, top of the key, right wing pass Blackner. Blackner guarded by, it looks like it's going to be an offensive block. They're going to call that one on Xavier Stoker as he gave Hadley a shove as he tried to stay with Lambeth on the dribble to the left. and you could tell that Stoker was moving.
You know, he was moving, and you know what? There wouldn't have been a foul called if Hadley hadn't have tripped and fallen to the ground.
Now with the basketball, North Sanpete after the foul, the first personal on Stoker, 4th team foul for the Falcons. Hawks have it with Applegarth right wing, out top Anderson. Left wing, now left corner goes to Lee. Zach fires it to the left wing just outside the arc to Anderson. He'll launch a three-pointer. Bullseye!
Hey, nice movement right there. He took a little hard dribble to the left and then went up high with that high arcing jump shot, and oh boy, nothing but net.
North Sanpete 18, Canyon View 13 with the basketball forecourt. The Falcons, Abe Huxford. Huxford right wing to Blackner. Blackner pass back to Huxford. Abe passes to the left corner. Lambeth with it. Now back out top Huxford. Right wing Blackner thought about the three, but a quick closeout by the Hawks.
Hey, he shuffled his feet. Should have been a traveling violation, but he got away with it.
Now out top, left wing it goes. Lambeth gives it to Huxford. Inside it goes to his teammate, Porter Miller. Now fires it to the right corner. Down low to Stoker. Nice pass work. It's up and in by Xavier Stoker.
Good job by the Falcons in passing and moving that basketball very quickly.
Now North Sanpete with an 18-15 lead. 5.5 left in the second period. Right corner goes to Sealy, pass underneath, looking for Anderson. Looked like the ball was out of bounds, but they're going to say Blackner kept it in somehow. Now with the basketball, Blackner drives down to the baseline, back out to Lambeth. Out top it goes Huxford. Abe swings it right wing to Blackner for three. Hits the iron, no good. Rebound, Applegarth gets it. Applegarth dribbles up, takes off on the races, goes for the layup, and no good, but he's fouled. They're going to charge that foul to number 42, Porter Miller of the Falcons, their 5th team foul.
Boy, Porter Miller, he wound up, and did he come with a hack job right there. I thought he had all ball, but with that much exuberance, with a block attempt, you usually get the foul called.
First personal charge to Porter Miller. MKJ Construction score check, 18-15 Hawks. Spencer Applegarth at the line. Free throw up and no good as it bounces hard off the back iron and bounces out, no good. Checking into the ball game is going to be Job Huxford. He's checking in for Branson Blackner. Boy, this team, a very different team without Lorenzo Camba.
Hey, yes, they are. You know, he's very smooth, and he's still sitting on the sideline with the ice bag.
Second free throw is good. 1 of 2 at the line for Spencer Applegarth. He has 2 in the game, and it's 19-15 Hawks with 5:02 left in the second period. On the dribble up, Joey Lambeth. Right wing pass gives it to Huxford. Job dribbles to the top of the key. Now left wing to his brother Abe. Abe gives it left corner. Lambeth back out to Abe Huxford. To Job Huxford right wing. Job dribbling. Hadley on him for the Hawks. Hawks in the black. Falcons in the white in light blue. Now rifling it to the left corner. Abe Huxford there with the ball. Fires it inside. Now in the lane. Looking. Firing it down low. Job Huxford with it on the low block. Back outside. Left wing Abe Huxford for three. Hits the iron short. No good. Rebound tipped. Hawks had a chance at it. And they have the ball as it's finally tipped out of bounds by the Falcons on the far side.
No, good hustle and good defensive pressure that time by the Hawks. They shifted and moved in that zone. Excellent.
Inbounds play for North Sanpete. They get it into Dakota Anderson in the backcourt. Anderson will bring it up. Now the Falcons drop back from their full court press. Trent Sealy with the basketball, dribbling midcourt left side. Passes left wing outside the arc to Hadley. Hadley of the Hawks guarded by Huxford. Passes left corner, 18-footer. Good by Dakota Anderson.
Dakota Anderson's on a roll right now. I think he's hit his last 3 shots, but he is moving excellent without the basketball. That's what's helping him score.
He has 10 of the Hawks' 21 points. 3:58 left in the second. 21-15. Hawks with the lead. Huxford, left wing. Abe passes in to Miller. Miller. There's a pickoff by Spencer Applegarth. He'll race down the other end, goes in, shoots, gets fouled, doesn't make the shot. And he'll be at the free throw line once again. He's been 1 of 2 twice at the free throw line with 2 points.
This time he's going to get both of them. And Porter Miller, Applegarth goes up to shoot the ball, and he gets Porter Miller with his crotch. I mean, that Miller was going to block his shot, and he was clear above Applegarth.
He's got some hops, that's for sure.
He does.
Free throw up and dead center for Spencer Applegarth. Applegarth with 3 in the game, and now checking into the ball game is Branson Blackner for the Falcons. Also coming in is Cord Johnson.
Porter Miller gives him some real energy, and he goes out. Blackner, the sophomore, comes back in.
Applegarth for 1 more at the charity stripe. It's on its way. It is good as it crawls over the rim and goes through.
Told you he's going to get both of them this time. He's just kind of working up to it.
Robert Anderson, our prophetic announcer here. 23-15, Hawks with an 8-point lead over Canyon View. Now Blackner out top. Left wing pass goes to Huxford. Abe swings it left corner, gives it up to Johnson. Cord dribbles to the left wing. Still keeping it on the perimeter, the Falcons. Job Huxford on the right wing. Looking to pass it in. And spins and finally passes off. Now throws it to the corner to Blackner. Blackner dribbles in, looks for the 15-footer, instead passes out to the right wing. Huxford there, passes out to Johnson. Johnson on the left wing dribbling. Good defense by Trent Seeley. Skip pass to the right wing. Right corner, Blackner. Good closeout by Anderson. Oh, nice pass down low, and the shot off the glass is good.
Boy, that is great vision of the court by Blackner. Well, that's a fine sophomore right there to find the open player right underneath the basket.
Found Cord Johnson for the bucket. 2:56 left in the second. 23-17, Hawks lead. Your Skyline Motorsports score update. Dakota Anderson dribbling midcourt right side, dribbles to the top of the key, and a little too close for comfort on the defense there by Abe Huxford, I believe.
Huxford, just a little bit of belly right there as it's coming to close out.
That is the 7th team foul on the Falcons. That'll bring a 1-and-1 situation for North Sanpete at the line with Dakota Anderson. Not the guy you want to put at the line.
No.
That is the first personal foul charge to Abe Huxford.
A great opportunity right here for the Hawks to expand this lead.
2:47 left in the second. 23-17, a Hawks lead. Here's the free throw, number 1, trying to earn a second one from Anderson. He makes it. Well, the big story in this game is Lorenzo Camba, their star player, was injured in the first quarter of play, has an ice pack on his foot, and has not returned since then. Second free throw, rims off short, no good for Anderson. Anderson with 11, and the Hawks lead 24-17. Now the other way, Cord Johnson out top, Blackner. Blackner fires the left wing to Huxford. Huxford looking inside for Stoker. Good defense by Zach Lee. Now out top, Blackner. Blackner, left corner. There's the 3 ball on the way and rattles out. No good for Job Huxford. Rebound. Oh, taken by the Falcons. Pass down low to Stoker, and he scores.
Well, once again, Blackner just finds his teammate underneath, and what a fine pass he made for that score.
And a travel called on Jake Hadley as he had pressure in the backcourt by
Blackner. Blackner was all over him right there, and he caused the turnover.
24-19. Falcons getting right back into it, down by 5. Inbounds, they go. Johnson with it. Johnson passes to Huxford, right wing. Abe out top. Now dribbling the basketball is Johnson. Down the left wing, Blackner. Branson passes to the left corner. Johnson with it. Drives in. Jump stop. Fires it back over right wing. Huxford for 3. And Abe hits the iron. No good. Rebound taken by Blackner. Blackner goes up, shoots, and scores.
Boy, right now, Blackner is making everything work for the Falcons, and Coach Hoop sees it and calls a timeout.
24-21. North Sanpete leads by 3 with 1:50 left in the first half. North Sanpete has to secure some defensive rebounds in this game. We'll be right back.
When you're looking for the most exceptional value in an ATV side-by-side, look no further than your local Kimco dealer, Skyline Motorsports. John Lee and his crew at Skyline Motorsports know the area and the people living here and want to remain friends long after the deal is done. Plus, you don't want to spend another winter shoveling snow, do you? All Kimco side-by-sides can be fit with a snowplow. And Skyline Motorsports is your headquarters for small engine repair, ATVs, chainsaws, snowblowers, lawnmowers. Hey, if it's got a small engine, LeVar can fix it. Check it all out at Skyline Motorsports, south of Fairview on Highway 89.
Back once again here on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI. North Sanpete's 8-point lead has dropped down to 3, 24-21. And, you know, I hate to say it, Robert, but once Lorenzo Camba went out of the game, the intensity level seemed to drop for North Sanpete. There's a pass inbounds, bad pass, picked off by Blackner, and a layup is good.
You know, Blackner has just taken over this basketball game with his teammate out, and he really can show the skill that he has as a basketball player.
Now the Hawks pass to the corner. Applegarth had a chance at it, but diving through and tipping it was Huxford. And it's out of bounds off of Canyon View. North Sanpete ball, and now they're only leading by 1, 24-23 with 1:33 left in the first half.
Stoker leaves the basketball game right now as Jacob Carrington comes in to replace him.
Now Seeley dribbling on the right wing. Terminates, fires it over to the corner to Anderson. He'll launch a 3, hits the iron, no good. Rebound taken by Seeley. Now pass picked off by Cord Johnson. Johnson the other way for Canyon View. Now Johnson still dribbling. Now goes to the rack, pulls up, pass is tipped. Oh, they're going to call a foul on the Hawks. Trent Seeley. Third team foul, make that fourth team foul on the Hawks, and that'll be the first for Trent Seeley.
just a nice job. But these Canyon View kids are really ball hawking out there. They're after that basketball every second.
Inbounds play, and then no one covered Jacob Carrington. Carrington shoots, misses though. Huxford has it. Now back out to Blackner. Blackner fires and picked off by Trent Seeley. Seeley lost the ball dribbling, taken away. Lead pass for Huxford. Job Huxford layup missed, taken by Seeley. Both teams not playing very well at this juncture.
They all just need to take a big breath and just relax, get their focus going, and take care of the basketball.
Hawks maintain a 24-23 lead. Right wing pass, Zach Lee in the forecourt. Now to Anderson, a lazy pass, tipped out of bounds, and then knocked off of Dakota Anderson, so Canyon View gets the seal. Joey Lambeth tipped it, and the Hawks are just telegraphing their passes.
They are. They've got to be much stronger with their ball handling. Use the ball fake, the shot fake, and then make strong passes when they do pass.
36 seconds left, and now the Falcons will play for the last shot and try to get the lead before halftime here, trailing by 1, 24-23. Sanpete Valley Conoco for bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery. Call 435-262-0416. Mike and Jan appreciate your business. Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of the highways in Moroni. 18 seconds left. New Charter University halftime show coming up. Joey Lambeth, right wing behind the arc for the Falcons. Dribbling the basketball, goes out top. Now pass tipped and picked off by the Hawks. Jake Hadley's going to drive in. He's going to go up, lay it up, and missed it. He got fouled, though, with 3.5 seconds left as he goes into the basketball standard down low, and now he's going to be at the free throw line for two. That was a big change of events.
It really was. They got their hand in a passing lane, got a deflection, and, they pick up that basketball and head down the court, and number 32, George Lambeth, tried to foul him first, but I think it was Blackner that got the personal.
First personal on Blackner, 8th team foul. Free throw no good for Jake Hadley as it bounces out. The Hawks are leaving quite a few points on the floor from the free throw line.
Yes, they are.
One more for Jake Hadley to make it a 2-point lead with 3.5 seconds left in the first half. Free throw on the way, and he got it.
Nice job to recover that time by Jake Hadley and get that second free throw.
Lead pass, shot for three at the buzzer, and he scores. They let him shoot it, and Court Johnson hits a three to give the Falcons a 1-point lead at halftime, 26-25. We'll send it back to the studios. Right now it's time for the New Charter University halftime show. New Charter University has flat rates per course pricing, keeps costs down, so you graduate with no debt. Check them out at new.edu. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
You can do it. Begin your journey and enroll today at the New Charter University, a university with flexible pacing, a flat rate per course, with principles of competency-based education so you benefit from your years of experience, along with a fair and experienced faculty and staff who are ready to help you succeed. So begin your journey. A new day, a new you, New Charter University, with real degrees for real life. Enroll at new.edu or call 801-883-8336.
Cache Valley Bank is excited and pleased to announce the opening of the newly constructed bank building. We are happy to say that we will be combining both Ephraim offices with 3 drive-up windows, ATM, and room for parking in the heart of town. We welcome everyone to come in and take a tour with our familiar, friendly staff. Visit us today at 2 North Main Street in Ephraim or any of our newly renovated locations from St. George to Logan. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition in helping. Member FDIC.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Terrell Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell Thriftway in Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back to our New Charter University halftime show as the North Sanpete Hawks are taking on the Canyon View Falcons here in Cedar City, Utah. I'm on the court with Trey Sorensen, one of the Hawk players. Trey, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me here.
No problem. Hey, for our fans, tell us where you're from, who your parents are, and things like that.
I'm from Spring City. My parents are Natalie and Jason Sorensen.
How many are in your family?
7 of us.
Oh, my goodness. That's a fight for the bathrooms, right?
Yeah.
How many girls?
2.
Oh, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I know those girls usually take up the bathroom for quite a long time.
Yeah, they do.
All right, tell me about your academics at school. What's your favorite subject?
I like science and language arts and history.
Wow, you're one of those smart guys.
I wouldn't say that.
Who's your favorite instructor over there at North Sanpete?
I really like T. Bailey. He's one of our basketball coaches too, but he teaches history, and I just really like his class.
Great. What's your favorite part of history?
I don't know. I just like the whole thing, just history in general.
No interesting segment of history that you like the Civil War or Revolutionary War or anything like that?
I guess like Start of America I like, so.
Cool. And tell me what you do in your off time. What do you like to do for fun?
Just like to, I like to hunt and just hang out with my friends, play other sports, and just be with my family.
Now, you've got the microphone, so you've got the opportunity to embarrass some of your teammates if they're making faces at you while you're doing this interview. Anybody you want to talk about?
No, it's all right. I won't roast them too bad tonight.
All right, we'll leave Dakota alone, I guess. Let's talk about this team. What do you like about your brothers here?
We have a great time together. We just like to play with each other, and we've been with each other for a long time now, and I just love playing with them.
All right, and what's going to be key here to be able to beat Canyon View? They're a pretty good team.
Just play defense like we did the first time, but just not give them so many opportunities to score. First time we lost by 1, and that really hurt us, but I feel like we're more prepared tonight to play them and beat them.
All right, Trey, one more thing. Is anybody who didn't make the trip, you want to say hi to them back at home?
No.
Nobody, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Trey, thanks for the interview, buddy.
Thank you.
Trey Sorensen of the North Sanpete Hawks will send it back to the studios, back with more of the New Charter University halftime show right after this.
You can do it. Begin your journey and enroll today at the New Charter University, a university with flexible pacing, a flat rate per course, with principles of competency-based education so you benefit from your years of experience, along with a fair and experienced faculty and staff who are ready to help you succeed. So begin your journey. A new day, a new you, New Charter University, with real degrees for real life. Enroll at new.edu or call 801-883-8336.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or mattresses? That's exactly what you'll find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture, Whirlpool, and Maytag appliances, and quality mattresses. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
The medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive the same high-quality medicine as those in the big cities. You can rest assured that Sanpete Valley Hospital provides their patients with the same high-quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. They provide many of the same services a large city hospital does, and they do it well, with a personal, hometown touch. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Welcome back once again here on our halftime show, brought to you by New Charter University. New Charter University gives you the freedom to study whenever and wherever you wish with real degrees for real life. Enroll today at new.edu. Well, at halftime, the North Sanpete Hawks trailed the Canyon View Falcons. After one quarter of play, it was 13-11. North Sanpete led, and then Canyon View outscored the Hawks 15-12 in the second quarter. for a 26-25 lead. What did you see in that first half, Robert?
You know, I really liked the way the North Sanpete Hawks came out in the second quarter. You know, they had a great run. They had a horrendous start. They got down 9-1, but they came back and scored 8 in a row and got ahead. And then in that second quarter, they did an excellent job of getting hands in the passing lanes and getting out on transition and scoring some very easy baskets. At one time, I think the Hawks got out to an 8-point lead and had some opportunities to even expand that lead. But then they got very, very careless with their ball handling, and unforced turnovers just destroyed the North Sanpete attack, and it gave the opportunity for Canyon View to get back in this basketball game. But before that, North Sanpete was in control of this game and had every opportunity to really blow the Falcons right out of their own gym, but it did not happen. The Falcons fought back. Blackner was a huge influence in that run to put the Falcons back on the lead.
Well, taking a look at our scoring from the first half for the Hawks, 11 points for Dakota Anderson, including 2 3-pointers in that first half. 5 points for Trey Sorensen, 4 for Spencer Applegarth, 3 for Jake Hadley, and 2 for Trent Seeley. For the Canyon View Falcons, 7 points for Branson Blackner, 6 for Xavier Stoker, 5 for Cord Johnson, 4 for Jacob Carrington, and 4 for Lorenzo Camba, who, at least for most of the first half, was out of the game. We'll see if he comes back in the second. We'll take a 2-minute timeout on our New Charter University halftime show, Your Degree, Your Way. Find out more by calling 801-883-6336. We'll be back with our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10 at KMTI in 2 minutes.
You can do it. Begin your journey and enroll today at the New Charter University, a university with flexible pacing, a flat rate per course, with principles of competency-based education so you benefit from your years of experience, along with a fair and experienced faculty and staff who are ready to help you succeed. So begin your journey. A new day, a new you, New Charter University, with real degrees for real life. Enroll at new.edu or call 801-883-8336.
EcoLife, your pest control and lawn specialist, has moved to better serve you. EcoLife is now located at 327 South Main Street in Ephraim. Come check out their new store and take advantage of the discounts you can receive right now on pest control. And now is the time to design your landscape. The professionals at EcoLife will provide you with the consultation you need to make your yard stand out next summer. So stop by 327 South Main Street in Ephraim, and if you mention this radio ad, you'll get a free water bottle with purchase at EcoLife.
Because I know how hard it is to make ends meet.
Because I balance my checkbook too.
Because I know every little bit adds up.
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Because you shouldn't have to pay more than you need to take care of your body.
Dave Blackham and the staff at Skyline Pharmacy do their best to keep the cost of your medications as low as possible. They have honest, consistent prices to help keep you and your budget healthy. Skyline Pharmacy, where your first choice is still your best choice.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurt, only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
Thanks for joining us once again here on our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI. North Sanpete trails by 1, 26-25 at the start of the third period. Robert, keys to the second half for the Hawks.
You know, the Hawks have to do a much better job handling the basketball, and, you know, they way too many unforced turnovers allowed Canyon View to get back in this ball game. They have got to clean up their ball handling. They have got to box out and rebound, especially on the defensive end. Canyon View is getting too many attempts each possession, and that's really hurt the Hawks.
All right. Well, North Sanpete trails by 1. They had an opportunity to get a large lead going into the second half without the Canyon View Falcons' best player on the court, Lorenzo Camba. And now we're starting the second half a little bit longer than we should, because there's a lot of stuff to wipe up off the floor, I guess, from the halftime show. So they're still out there with the floor crew wiping the floor with rags and of course, solvent to try to clean it up before we start this game in the second half.
Well, that halftime was the loudest thing I've ever heard. They bring out all these big old 55-gallon plastic drums and just beat the living dickens out of them. And then they had some galvanized ones as well. And, wow, talk about a noisy halftime. And then we've got the band right underneath it. So there's no rest here.
Not at all. Well, New Charter University, of course, employs fair and experienced faculty, and they're ready to help you succeed. Check them out at new.edu, that's new.edu, or call 801-883-8336. We appreciate New Charter University for sponsoring our halftime show. And a special thanks to all of our sponsors, Sanpete Valley Conoco, State Farm Insurance Agent Danny Dykes, Terry Brotherson Excavating, Central Valley Medical Center, the cities of Moroni, Fairview, and Mount Pleasant, MKJ Construction, Skyline Motorsports, Cache Valley Bank, Centricom, Channel 10, Terrell's Marketplace, Beck's Home Furnishings, Sanpete Valley Hospital, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Eco-Life, Skyline Pharmacy, Snow College, Sunrise Engineering, and New Charter University. And a special thanks to Eddie and Branch Cox for helping these broadcasts be on the radio, and also at KMTI, Doug Barton.
You know, they do an outstanding job, and they really support their communities and the schools within those communities. And without those gentlemen, this would not be possible.
And we appreciate them for the opportunity to do what we love to do, call high school basketball games for the folks back home. Well, don't forget, North Sanpete will have two players of the game. One of those, the Cavalier Pizza Offensive Player of the Game. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Cavalier Pizza gives an 8-inch personal pan pizza and a drink to the Hawk Offensive Player of the Game. And then Sanpete Valley Conoco sponsors the Defensive Player of the Game, serving delicious pizza, treats, and drinks. Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of the highways in Moroni, they give a daily special to the Hawk Defensive Player of the Game. North Sanpete starts off with the basketball to begin the second half. Trent Seeley, Jake Hadley on the court with Spencer Applegarth, Trey Sorensen, and Dakota Anderson. Countering will be Joey Lambeth, Xavier Stoker out there, Cord Johnson, Jensen, and Branson Blackner. Now, quick pass left wing, shot up and rims off, no good for Dakota Anderson. Rebound on the offensive boards by Trent Seeley, and the Hawks have it again.
Good hustle by Trent Seeley to pull down that rebound.
Seeley with the basketball. Fires the midcourt left side to Applegarth. Now left corner goes to Hadley. Hadley guarded by Blackner. Now fires it in, gets it into Anderson. Dakota in the lane, spins, hook shot up, rims up high, bounces a couple times, no good. Rebound Blackner, tied up by Seeley. Seeley thought he had ball, but the official decides to bowl a foul instead.
But Seeley, he is always hustling. I mean, he was guarding. He was out on top above the three-point line, got down on the offside, did get his hands on the ball, but picked up a personal foul at foul number 2.
His first team foul of the second half. Now Cord Johnson for the Falcons with a 1-point lead, 26-25. Passes to Lambeth out top. Left wing goes to Blackner. Blackner with the basketball, dribbles to the baseline, fires it back out to Johnson. Johnson outside the arc. Passes out top, midcourt straight away. Lambeth back to Johnson, left wing. Johnson looking inside, dribbles out top. Fires it over angle left. Now left corner goes Lambeth for 3. Off the iron, no good. Another offensive board. Blackner drives in, shoots, scores, and he's fouled.
Boy, that's going to be interesting who they give that personal foul to. Dakota Anderson was there.
Spencer Applegarth, I believe.
I think you're right. Spencer Applegarth picked up that personal foul. That's good. That's only his first foul.
Well, the Falcons extend their lead to 3, 28-25 with 6:55 left in the third. Blackner's free throw is good. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Now the other way comes the North Sanpete Hawks, Trey Sorensen, guarded by Blackner. Blackner on him. Now passes off to Anderson. Dakota back to Sorensen. Sorensen dribbles out top. Right wing goes to Applegarth. Applegarth drives in. 15-foot jumper on the way. Off the mark. No good. Rebound tip. And Canyon View gets it. They're controlling the boards. Lead pass. Johnson over to Blackner. Or Stoker goes in for the shot. No good. Whistle foul. That's going to go on Jake Hadley, I believe. And that'll be 2 shots at the line for the Falcons, who lead by 4, 29-25.
Boy, if there's a deep rebound to anything, the Falcons are off to the races. They really fill the lanes and run for the basket.
So Xavier Stoker at the free throw line for the Falcons. Xavier fires his first and rims it off, no good. Into the game comes Zach Lee for North Sanpete. Spencer Applegarth will come out. Hadley picked up his first personal foul, and the Hawks have 3 quick fouls in this second half.
And that's totally opposite of how the first half started. North Sanpete went deep into the second quarter before they picked up their 4th foul.
Both free throws missed, but Zach Lee got the rebound, got it stripped away, and then there's a 3 on the way and caught by Trey Sorensen underneath. So the Hawks dodge a bullet there. Hadley with it, forecourt, hands off to Sorensen, dribbles left wing, goes to the baseline, goes up for the shot, shoots, scores! Trey Sorensen.
Good job by Trey Sorensen taking the ball coast to coast for the easy score.
Canyon View 29, North Sanpete 27. 6:07 left in the third. Cord Johnson dribbles high left post out to Lambeth left wing. Now left corner Johnson. Back over to Blackner. Blackner angle left drive. Dishes off to Johnson in the corner again. Entry pass into Stoker in the lane. Goes up, shoots, and scores.
You got to double down on him right there and force him to pass the ball out of the post.
Inbounds for the Hawks. Seeley has it midcourt. Fires it over to Hadley left wing. North Sanpete down 31-27. 8 points for Xavier Stoker of the Falcons. Left wing Seeley dribbles out midcourt left side. Sorensen has it now, angle left. He'll dribble to the free throw line, drives in, goes up for the shot. They're going to call that. Oh, that was a late whistle.
Boy, very, very late. They got him right around the elbow.
Sorensen tried to go up for the shot and got his arm handled by the Falcon defender. He couldn't get the shot off, and they were about to let it go. 5:32 left here in the third. First personal foul on the Falcons' Joey Lambeth. First team foul of the second half, and now Trey Sorensen at the free throw line. The first one is good. Oh, it bounces out, no good.
Boy, just hit the front of that rim and bounced up and over, then hit the back of the rim and then fell off.
5:32 left in the third. Second free throw by Sorensen, and he got it. 1 of 2 at the line. North Sanpete leaving a lot of points at the free throw line. Trailing by 3, though, with 5.5 left in the third period. Score check presentation of Cache Valley Bank, Centricom Channel 10. Now, right wing with it is Cord Johnson. Right wing goes to Blackner. Branson picks up the dribble, fires it to the right corner. Now pass underneath. Oh, nice pass to Stoker. Cross post to Joey Lambeth. Shot blocked by Trey and Seeley. Seeley with a nice block. Taken by Seeley. Outlet pass goes to Sorensen. Trey dribbles forecourt. Drives to the high post. Now back out to Lee, right wing. Now to Seeley. Back out to Lee. Lee over to Dakota Anderson. Anderson's going to drive, finds a seam, drives in, shoots it up, scores it as he hangs in the air.
Boy, he did a great job of hanging in the air and gently putting that ball to rest.
31-30, Canyon View by 1. North Sanpete on defense. Blackner out top. Right wing pass goes to Jensen. Jensen, one bounce dribble, fires it over, almost taken away by Hadley. Branson Blackner drives into the post, pass down low to Stoker. Stoker's shot is blocked by Dakota Anderson, but Anderson picks up the foul, and at the free throw line will come Stoker. Not a bad foul because Stoker missed both last time.
Stoker doesn't have a very clean release on his shot. The only problem it is the second foul on Dakota Anderson. But wisely, rather than to let him have the little layup inside, he's got to make it from the free throw line.
He makes the first, 32-30. 4 team fouls on the Hawks, 1 on the Falcons. Job Huxford comes in for Johnson, Cord Johnson, or check that, Spencer Jensen takes the seat. Now 1 more for Xavier Stoker. Stoker with 9 in the game, looking for his 10th, and he hits it.
He got it. It's almost like a two-handed push shot.
Full court pressure by the Falcons. They drop off now as Sorensen will dribble it up. Joey Lambeth, defense on him, stays with him until he makes it forecourt. Now off to Seeley on the pass. Seeley, center court, straight away. Right wing pass just outside the arc to Lee. Lee out top pass, and that's going to be tipped and taken away by Cord Johnson. He'll drive in, layup missed, but he's fouled, and he'll be at the free throw line. Another careless turnover by the Hawks.
A couple things with your passes. You'd like to pass the ball to someone that's coming towards the basketball, and then you must always pass away from the defense. The Hawks have been getting themselves in trouble, and then it's a desperation pass.
Free throw by Cord Johnson is good. Cord with 6 in the game. 34-30. Canyon View extends their lead to 4 after the Hawks had trimmed it to 1. Johnson for 1 more, and that one's no good. Rebound, Jake Hadley. Outlet pass on the far side to Sorensen. He'll bring it forecourt. Sorensen dribbles. Now fires it back to Hadley. Angle left goes to Dakota Anderson. Dribbles to the free throw line. Backs his way down the lane. Dishes off, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Dakota Anderson.
Just a little teeny bit of home cooking right there. And, the Hawks have really got to be careful right here. This ball game is still in their reach, and they don't want to lose their composure right here. They need to play with all the composure they can. This ball game is still winnable for the Hawks.
Well, they tally one of the best players of the Hawks with his third personal foul, too. Now right corner with the basketball is Huxford. Job dribbles, almost traveled. Now pass to the left side court. Johnson for three. That's off the mark, no good. Another offensive board. Blackner lays it in good. North Sanpete needs to rebound the basketball.
You know, one problem in the zone defense is people don't box out, and that's what happened right there. Whether you're playing man-to-man or zone, you still have to box out and surround that basket with rebounders.
Timeout on the court. North Sanpete's Chris Hoops takes it 36-30. Hawks trail by 6, 3:37 left in the third. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
Welcome back once again. Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson, and our producer Barrett Hilton here in Cedar City, Utah, bringing you live coverage of the North Sanpete Hawks at the Canyon View Falcons. North Sanpete basketball on the near side here. Trey Sorensen will put it in on our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10 and also KMTI. Inbounds it goes. Hadley now to Sorensen. Back out to Hadley. Midcourt straight away to Seeley. Trent in a little bit of foul trouble too. Now dribbling the basketball, guarded by Blackner. Blackner stays all over him. Now Seeley needs some help. Fires it over to Hadley. 3:19 left in the third. Hawks trail by 6. Out top, Anderson. Left wing, Applegarth. Now to Sorensen. Baseline drive. Sorensen scoops it up. Scores!
Hey, that's a nice job as he was behind the bankboard, extended that right hand, and flipped it over the rim.
Lambeth left corner for three. Hits the iron, no good. Gets his own rebound as the Hawks don't secure it. Another offensive board for the Falcons. And they work it to Blackner. Back to Lambeth. Lob pass down to Xavier Stoker. Out to the left corner for three on the way. And Huxford missed it. Another offensive board by Blackner. Tries to throw it off a Hawk out of bounds, but the Hawks get it. And now Dakota Anderson with a lot of problems with the basketball as Anderson is being dealt with Blackner. And finally passes it off. Applegarth puts it forecourt. Left wing goes to Sorensen. Back to Applegarth. 36-32, Hawks down by 4. Three-pointer, Seeley. Bullseye!
That's a great shot by Seeley. He usually doesn't take many of them, but the last two basketball games he's made at least one.
36-35, Canyon View by 1 again. 2:22 left in the third. Score update courtesy of Terrell's Marketplace and Beck's Home Furnishings. Right wing is Huxford. Joe passes to the corner to Lambeth. Lambeth back to Huxford. Huxford guarded by Seeley of the Hawks. Now right wing, lob pass down low to Stoker. Stoker goes up for the shot, shoots, missed, tipped, and almost taken away by the Hawks. It is. Seeley has it. Lead pass to Hadley. Hadley goes in, shoots, and scores. Almost got fouled there, but they didn't call it.
You're going to have to get decapitated to get the call tonight.
Now left corner, Blackner for three. Hits the iron, no good. Rebound, Sorensen. Hawks took the lead with that Hadley layup, 37-36. Score update courtesy of Sanpete Valley Hospital. Trey Sorensen for the Hawks out top, dribbling. Now gives it off to Hadley, guarded by Blackner. 1:38 left in the third period. Now to Seeley, midcourt left side. Left wing goes to Anderson. Now to Sorensen in the left corner, guarded by Lambeth of the Falcons. And they work it around the horn out top again. Trent Seeley with the basketball holding it. Now passes off to Anderson, out top Sorensen. Right wing goes to Seeley, where he just hit a three moments ago. Now to Anderson, short corner right side. Dribbles in, fires it down low. Oh, nice pass work. Sorensen has it, shoots, and scores.
Boy, Sorensen scored. It scares me when they have to take that dribble before they go up, and that's not a good thing, but Sorensen made it happen.
12 points for Sorensen, 39-36. Hawks lead by 3. Lambeth, out top pass. Goes to Johnson. Cord Johnson pass underneath. Tipped away by the Hawk defense, taken away by Applegarth. Applegarth races it down court, gets a tip from behind and taken away. Out of bounds. Cord Johnson tipped it. It'll be Hawk basketball.
You know, one of the situations right there, once you dribble past somebody, you should automatically change hands with the ball so they can't come from behind to steal it.
51 seconds remain in the third period. North Sanpete leads by 3, 39-36. Sorensen baseline left under his own basket to trigger it in. Gets it into Lee. Lee back out midcourt, center court circle right there for Hadley. Left wing goes to Sorensen. Sorensen guarded by Abe Huxford. Passes off left corner to Lee. Lee dribbles out midcourt left side. Being marked up by Huxford. Now right wing pass goes to Applegarth. Hawks may be playing for the last shot here.
Definitely. They're going to run the clock all the way down, and they've got a 1 point, actually a 3-point advantage, and they need to extend that to 4 or 5.
Well, it's been the play of Trey Sorensen and the 3-point shooting of Trent Seeley that's helped the Hawks get this lead.
Definitely here in the third quarter it has.
Now Hadley left wing with 14 seconds left in the third period. Out top goes to Zach Lee, almost traveled. Now right corner, 3 ball on the way. Hits the iron short, no good for Hadley. 6 seconds left. Falcons throw it all the way down court. Racing, and that's going to be a layup, no good. Caught by the Hawks, and that'll end the third period of play, as they almost had a layup and the Hawks got back and stopped it. 39-36, Hawks lead going into the fourth quarter on our simulcast on KMTI and Centricom.
Terry R. Brotherson Excavating and TRB Rock Products offers aggregate products for any of your road construction needs, including road base and a selection of crushed rock products. TRB Rock Products also has landscaping products, topsoil, reject sand, and an eye-catching red landscaping rock. They also do commercial and residential construction, basements, water lines, sewer lines, septic tanks, and perk tests. Get a free estimate at 462-3954. TRB Rock Products, a proud supporter of North Sanpete Athletics.
If you are a registered nurse and would like to work full or part-time for a reputable state-of-the-art facility, join the professionals at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. Central Valley Medical Center is a 25-bed critical access hospital with a busy surgical center and provides an attractive benefits package, competitive pay, and an excellent work environment. Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is a convenient commute for most areas in central Utah. To apply, please visit their website at centralvalleymedicalcenter.com. That's centralvalleymedicalcenter.com.
The North Sanpete Hawks outscore the Canyon View Falcons 14-10 in the third quarter for a 39-36 third quarter going into the fourth quarter lead.
You know, and they started out with a 1 point lead, and boy, then they got themselves down by 6, but they battled back and take the lead by 3 starting this fourth quarter. Good hustle and showing a no-give-up attitude to get back in this basketball game.
Falcons with the ball, pass tip, picked off by Seeley. He's going down for a layup, and he scores.
Boy, great job by Seeley getting into the passing lane, stealing that ball. That's the one thing that Canyon View does exceptionally well. But, boy, the Hawks gave them a little of their own medicine.
Right wing, Blackner with the basketball. Out top it goes. Johnson back to Blackner, right wing, guarded by Anderson of the Hawks. Fires it out top. Johnson with it. Johnson looking, fires it over left angle to Huxford. Huxford fires it in, pass tipped by the Hawks and almost stolen away off the Falcons, out of bounds. Should be a Hawk ball. It is touched by, it looked like Jensen as he was out of bounds.
You know, but Trent Seeley's the one that caused that. Once again, he jumped into the passing lane, deflected that pass, and then there's kind of the wild scrum on the floor, and the Hawks get the basketball.
North Sanpete leads by 5, 41-36 with 7:15 left in the fourth quarter. Trey Sorensen will dribble it up for North Sanpete. Hands it off to Jake Hadley, midcourt left side. Hadley fires it into Anderson, left wing. Midcourt straightaway goes to Zach Lee. Lee with the basketball. Bounce pass to the right wing, just outside the arc for Hadley. Hadley looking and fires it over to Trey Sorensen, right angle. Just outside the arc, dribbles to the baseline, goes to the hoop, puts it up off the glass. Off the rim, no good. May have been bumped. Zach Lee gets it, shoots it, scores, and he's fouled.
Boy, Trey Sorensen, I thought, had the basket, but he was fouled, knocked her to the floor. No call, and Zach Lee comes over, gets it, makes a circus shot, and now he's at the line to make a three-point play.
43-36, North Sanpete opens up a 7-point lead with 6:49 left in the game. Free throw up, short, no good. Sorensen on the rebound. Sorensen has the ball, stepped on the baseline. Looked like he was bumped out of bounds, but there's a whistle and a turnover. North Sanpete outplaying the Falcons here in the last couple of minutes. Now with it, Cord Johnson dribbles front court for the Falcons. Bounce pass to the left wing. Gives it up to Caden Clark for the first time in the game. Now over to Huxford. Huxford to Cord Johnson, right wing. Dribbling the basketball. Fires it out top. Huxford, left wing pass. Fires it down low. Picked off by Trey Sorensen. Looking for Jacob Carrington. Lead pass for Hadley. Hadley layup is good for Jake Hadley.
Boy, that was a pinpoint pass by Trey Sorensen to Hadley for the layup, not a bounce of the basketball. You love to see that.
Now with it, Canyon View trailing by 9, 45-36. Out top, Jensen, right wing to Huxford. Now to Jensen, or check that, Clark in the corner. Now back out to the left wing and a timeout by Robbie Potter. A full timeout. His team's a little discombobulated here. 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Hawks lead 45-36. Will return in 1 minute.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
MKJ Construction has been serving Central Utah and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Whether you have a project as large as a new road or water line or as intricate as a decorative landscape feature, we have the experience and equipment to complete any size project. We also deliver sand, gravel, road base, topsoil, and landscaping boulders. Call MKJ Construction at 427-9299, 427-9299, and see what we can do for you.
Back once again here in Cedar City, Utah, as the North Sanpete Hawks have ballooned their lead to 9, Robert. I believe the largest of the game.
It is. They've had, 7 or 8, maybe 7's the biggest lead besides this one, but they're in good shape, but they've got to keep getting in the passing lanes, getting the deflections, and get out and get easy layups.
Cord Johnson for the Falcons with the ball, dribbles to the high right post, back out right wing, out top Carrington. Carrington left wing pass to Huxford. Abe out top, swinging around the horn to the right wing. Johnson with it there. Johnson drives in, and they're going to call a ticky foul on the Hawks, and that's going to be the 7th team foul and put the Falcons to the line. You just hope for consistency at both ends, and that was a little ticky. The other's end, they don't really call it.
You know, right now the fouls are 7-2, and we're definitely in Cedar City.
Free throw on the way by Cord Johnson is good. And that's one thing that'll get the Falcons back in this game is free throws.
Well, and they get to score while the clock is stopped. And for the Hawks, you don't want that to happen. You want to keep the clock running.
Second free throw by Johnson is good. 2 dead center. Good shooting by Cord Johnson. He has 8 in the game. Inbounds for the Hawks. Trey Sorensen in the backcourt. 45-38 North Sanpete lead. Score update, a presentation of Jones and DeMille Engineering and Ecolite. Now to Seeley. Seeley for the Hawks, midcourt right side. Holding the basketball. Dribbles to the right wing. Now looking inside. Fires it inside to Anderson. Anderson backs his way in. Turnaround jumper on the way. Good as it bounces in.
Good job. Little post move inside. He turned over his right shoulder and put up a nice soft jump shot. And boy, he found the bottom of the net.
Johnson throws a left wing pass. Picked off by Seeley. Lead pass. Throws it away. Seeley does. Huxford bounce pass down low. Cord Johnson hook shot up and it bounces in.
Boy, that was a great steal by Seeley, but he's just got to hold on to the ball and let someone come and bail him out right there. Don't get rid of it too quick.
47-40, North Sanpete leads by 7 with 4:50 left in the basketball game. With it is Trey Sorensen, drives in, dishes down low, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. Oh, stolen away by the Falcons again. Now back the other way comes Canyonview. Abe Huxford on the right wing. Passes back to Johnson. He'll drive in, jump stop, throws one up, and hits the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of North Sanpete. Canyonview basketball leading by 7. The Hawks lead 47-40.
You know, right now the Hawks need to take a big deep breath, regain their composure. Trey Sorensen got smacked right in the mouth on that, and he's still wondering if he's got all his teeth. But that didn't get called, and so right now you've got to be just fearless out there and maintain your composure.
Inbounds to Lambeth, left wing. Passes left corner to Snyder, or check that, Cord Johnson. Out top it goes Lambeth. Right wing Blackner. Blackner checked back in, so did Stoker. Stoker gets the pass down low, reverse layup, good.
Boy, Stoker is very nifty inside. He's a guy you want to get away from the basket, make him shoot a jump shot because I don't think he can make one.
Now with it, North Sanpete's Trey Sorensen dribbles to the forecourt, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Jensen. Almost called it a charge, and that would have been the wrong call.
Well, he jumped out in front. They tried to double, really hard switch right there on the screen, and he did not get position.
Third team foul only on the Falcons. Inbounds, Sorensen gets it into Hadley. 4:05 left in the fourth. North Sanpete leads by 5, 47-42. Hadley passes off to Sorensen, midcourt left side. Hawks will make this a time game here and try to run the clock down, leading by 5. Now Johnson comes up on Sorensen. He'll dribble, passes off to Zach Lee. Now back to Hadley, right wing pass on the midcourt right side to Seeley. 3:45 left in the fourth quarter. Now out top, Right wing pass goes to Seeley. And now Seeley going to dribble, drives in, dishes off to Lee, and back out to Jake Hadley. Good pass work by the Hawks.
You know, one of the things that might hurt the Hawks right here is there is only 3 fouls on the Falcons. Right there, Blackner's getting his hands in there. Oh, there he about got tackled.
Now to Seeley on the left corner. Seeley has it. Now back out midcourt straight away. Goes to Hadley at the center court circle. 3:14 left in the game. Hawks doing a great job of running time down, leading by 5, 47-42. Now pass to Hadley. Hadley with the basketball. Midcourt straight away. Passes off to Seeley. 3:03 left in the basketball game. How far can the Hawks take the time down without making a mistake on the pass work? Now Hadley's going to dribble. Dishes back out top, and there's a foul, but not called as Blackner got the arm of Zach Lee, but Lee dribbles out of it.
Boy, Blackner has got unbelievable length. He's got very long arms.
Now with it, and there's a steal by Xavier Stoker. Steals it from Trey Sorensen. Shot is no good. Rebound putback is good by Blackner. But do they count the bucket? I don't think they should.
They should not. No, they shouldn't count the bucket. But that's a thing you've got to be cautious for. There is no need to get in a situation where people are challenging you to steal the basketball, and a little bit careless with their penetration with the dribble right there, and they got it stole.
And the free throw is good by Xavier Stoker. And trying to stall kind of backfired because they didn't increase their 5-point lead, and now it's going to get closer with 2 free throws.
With the clock stopped.
2:37 left in the fourth quarter, 47-43. Stoker for another. It's on the way and no good. Rebound, Jake Hadley. A 4-point Hawk lead. Outlet pass goes to Sorensen. Sorensen dribbles forecourt. That's a reach around. No call on the foul. There's another foul, and this one's finally called as Sorensen got it. And running through the arm and grabbing the ball was Cord Johnson. The crowd doesn't like it, but that's the right call.
You know, Johnson didn't make as much contact as the player before. Stoker hammered him and didn't get the call.
47-43, Hawks lead by 4 with 2:30 left. Inbounds play. Sorensen looking to get it in.
Calls
timeout.
He did it.
And we'll take a timeout as well. North Sanpete leads by 4, 47-43, 2.5 left. We'll be back after this timeout.
When you're looking for the most exceptional value in an ATV side-by-side, look no further than your local Kimco dealer, Skyline Motorsports. John Lee and his crew at Skyline Motorsports know the area and the people living here and want to remain friends long after the deal is done. Plus, you don't want to spend another winter shoveling snow, do you? All Kimco side-by-sides can be fit with a snowplow. And Skyline Motorsports is your headquarters for small engine repair, ATVs, chainsaws, snowblowers, lawnmowers. Hey, if it's got a small engine, LeVar can fix it. Check it all out at Skyline Motorsports, south of Fairview on Highway 89.
Cache Valley Bank is excited and pleased to announce the opening of the newly constructed bank building. We are happy to say that we will be combining both Ephraim offices with 3 drive-up windows, ATM, and room for parking in the heart of town. We welcome everyone to come in and take a tour with our familiar, friendly staff. Visit us today at 2 North Main Street in Ephraim or any of our newly renovated locations from St. George to Logan. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition in helping. Member FDIC.
Welcome back once again on our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv, and KMTI AM 650 and 95.1 FM.
Boy, everybody moved and made their cuts before the official handed the ball to Trey Sorensen.
Now with it is Trey Sorensen trying to get it inbounds. Looking to fire it in. Gets it in. Tipped away by the Falcons out of bounds. It's going to be Hawk basketball. Almost tipped out by Dakota Anderson.
Really, it could have been called tipping out by Dakota Anderson. You've got to get somebody breaking hard to the basketball. You want to pass somebody the ball with them coming to the basketball.
Hadley with the basketball in the backcourt, gets the inbounds play, gets his pocket pick, a reach around, and Cord Johnson's going to get the bucket.
You know, right there, a little careless crossover dribble, and Johnson had great hands. Here it comes again.
And another foul. This is Xavier Stoker. Now, Canyon getting very brave just to run into the player and tip the ball away because the officials aren't calling the fouls
They've
against
let it go, and right there, we still only have 5 fouls, and it's to their advantage to take that chance because of the few fouls that are on them.
It's only a 2-point lead for North Sanpete now with 2:07 left. 47-45. North Sanpete needs a bucket here. Now with it is Trey Sorensen. Bounce pass down low. What happened there? Shot no good. Whistle.
Boy,
second foul is called.
The second foul is called. He got hit pretty hard the first one and nothing. And this just plays right into the hands of the Falcons. Hadley's got to come up with 2 big free throws.
Hadley at the free throw line for 2. 6th team foul on the Falcons. Jake Hadley's charity stripe shot is good.
Well, great job by Hadley sinking that free throw.
8 points for Jake Hadley in the basketball game. 48-45, a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Second one up, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Jensen of the Falcons. A 3 will tie for Canyon View. 1:50 left in the basketball game. Right wing pass goes to Blackner. Blackner out top, goes to Johnson. Johnson dribbles the basketball with the left hand, goes to the left wing, hands it off to Lambeth. Lambeth gets it over to Jensen, back to Lambeth. Left corner goes to Johnson. Johnson looking inside for Stoker, guarded well by Sorensen. Out top, Lambeth. Now dribbling is Blackner, goes to the high post, back out 3-point country. It's on the way, it's no good. Rebound, Seeley, lead pass to Hadley. Hadley off to the races, 1 man to beat, drives in, lays it up, missed it. Rebound, Anderson had it, lost it. Taken by the Falcons. Here come the Falcons the other way. Cord Johnson, left wing, Blackner for the tie and 3. He hits it, it's tied. And a timeout. 1:11 left, 48-48 North Sanpete with numerous opportunities, not connecting on them. And again, almost a minute left in the game and they lose their lead. We'll take a break here on Centricom and KMTI and be back.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Terrell Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back to Cedar City, Utah. Canyon View High School. The Falcons have come all the way back, trailing by 9. And they've tied the game with 1:11 left, 48-48 our score. Trey Sorensen will put it in play for the Hawks. Now fires it in and throws it away. A turnover and taken by the Falcons.
That should have been back court right here, but it didn't get called.
Now Blackner has it forecourt with 1:10 left. A chance for the Falcons to take the lead.
And if I'm the Falcons, I'm going to hold this ball to the very last shot.
Now dribbling up is Johnson. Johnson fires over to the right wing. Now back to Blackner, left wing to Lambeth. Back to Blackner. 55 seconds left. Now pass right wing, gets it back. Blackner with it. Holding the ball, and Jake Hadley letting him dribble it down to 45 seconds left, and timeout on the court by Robbie Potter. We'll take one as well. 48-48 our score. North Sanpete trying to get the ball back and prevent the game-winning shot here by Canyon View. We'll be back after this.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or mattresses? That's exactly what you'll find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley Furniture, Whirlpool, and Maytag appliances, and quality mattresses. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
The medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive the same high-quality medicine as those in the big cities. You can rest assured that Sanpete Valley Hospital provides their patients with the same high-quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. They provide many of the same services a large city hospital does, and they do it well, with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
At 45 here in Cedar City, Utah. Thanks for joining us for our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv, and KMTI AM 650 and 95.1 FM. The Canyon View Falcons with the ball, 44 seconds left in the game. We're tied at 48. They have a chance for the game-winning shot.
You know, they definitely have that, and they should run this clock down to 10 or 9 seconds, and so they can get a shot and a chance for a tip-in to win this basketball game.
Coming up, our Sunrise Engineering postgame show as the Falcons dribble at midcourt to wind the clock down. Sunrise Engineering, serving clients in Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, and Arizona for over 30 years. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Hawks tried to do this with about 3.5 minutes left, and it backfired on them. And they gave up the ball on a bucket and lost their lead of 5.
The Falcons were very, very aggressive. They got right up in the grill of the North Sanpete Hawks and put pressure on that ball handler.
Now bounce pass to the right wing, 9 seconds left. 3 ball, right corner, no good. Rebound, Zach Lee has it. Lee with 4 seconds left, hands it off to Applegarth. 2 seconds left. They're not going to get a shot off as Sorensen brings it up, and no shot is going to be taken by the Hawks. And we're going to overtime. Second overtime between these two teams. Canyon View won the first one, 69-66. We'll see if the Hawks can change their fate on the road here in Cedar City. We'll return in 1 minute on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
EcoLife, your pest control and lawn specialist, has moved to better serve you. EcoLife is now located at 327 South Main Street in Ephraim. Come check out their new store and take advantage of the discounts you can receive right now on pest control. And now is the time to design your landscape. The professionals at EcoLife will provide you with the consultation you need to make your yard stand out next summer. So stop by 327 South Main Street in Ephraim, and if you mention this radio ad, you'll get a free water bottle with purchase at EcoLife.
And welcome back, Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson, Barrett Hilton. It's overtime. North Sanpete outscored in that fourth quarter 12-11 by the Falcons. Or 12-9, excuse me. And there's the tip for overtime. Falcons get it.
Stoker was in the lane, the circle, before the ball was ever tossed.
And now a jump shot, pass in the lane, shot and a goal by Spencer Jensen. The officials kind of taking a blind eye to a few things here late in the game. Now with it is Trey Sorensen. Canyon View leads 50-48. They've come all the way back to take the lead. Sorensen dribbling with 3:38 left in overtime. No time for the Hawks to panic here. Now Dakota Anderson drives in, spins, shoots one up off the glass and scores.
Good job, and I think you've really got to take the ball to the basket in this situation and take it strong. You've got to cause a heck of a collision to get a foul called here.
17 points for Dakota Anderson for the Hawks. 50-50 our score, 3:18 left in overtime. Out top court, Johnson with the basketball. Johnson fires it in to Xavier Stoker, back outside Blackner. Thought about the three, drives in, dishes underneath, gives it to Johnson, 50-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, taken, tipped, and the Hawks get it. Sorensen with it. Sorensen kind of bumped there, and they're letting Blackner bump Trey Sorensen all over the place without calling a foul. Now pass off to Jensen, or Dakota Anderson dribbles to the free throw line, fakes the shot, and gives it over to Trent Seeley, right wing. Now on top goes to Lee. Lee hands it off to Anderson. Anderson back to Lee at the top of the key. Looking to pass it, gives it right wing to Seeley. 2:38 left in the overtime. 50-50 our score, Hawks with the ball. Now Lee out top, Anderson right wing Seeley. Seeley looking inside for Lee, guarded well, fires it over to Sorensen in the lane, got the ball tipped away, loose, tipped by Sorensen. Now Zach Lee drives in, shoots it up, and scores! Zach Lee!
Good job. Zach found himself in the right place at the right time and made a little 12-foot drive and laid it in.
52-50, North Sanpete with a 2-point lead, 2:13 left in overtime. Now with it out top court, Johnson fires it over to Blackner, angle right. Now back out midcourt straight away, goes to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Seeley of the Hawks. Hawks in the black, Canyon View Falcons in the white. Lambeth to the corner to Blackner. Now back to Lambeth, open for three, no one on him, shoots it and hits the iron, no good. Rebound, Seeley skies up to get it. And now Seeley fouled from behind by Blackner. Blackner comes over with good sportsmanship to see if he's all right.
Picks him up after he knocks him down, and he didn't get the foul called on him until he hit the floor.
18 fouls on the Falcons, 8 on the Hawks, 7 on the Falcons. And at the free throw line for a 1-and-1 is Trent Seeley. 1:51 left to play. 2 free throws would make it a 2-possession game. Now the free throw on the way by Seeley is no good. He missed it horribly and taken by the Falcons. Now with it is Cord Johnson, trailing by 2 with 1:45 left in the game. 52-50, Hawks with a 2-point lead. Your Sanpete Valley Conoco and Skyline Pharmacy score check. Now with it driving in, dishes off to Blackner, left corner. Drives in, Goes to the baseline, runs over Trey Sorensen, passes off. The shot no good, and Zach Lee gets it. Lee of the Hawks has it, fires it over to Spencer Applegarth, who dribbles forward court. And now Applegarth calls a timeout. Good job by Spencer Applegarth. They're letting the Falcons play very physical. A minute 19 left here in the fourth, 52-50. North Sanpete leads by 2. A 60-second timeout here on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI.
Because I know how hard it is to make ends meet.
Because I balance my checkbook too.
Because I know every little bit adds up.
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Because you shouldn't have to pay more than you need to take care of your body.
Dave Blackham and the staff at Skyline Pharmacy do their best to keep the cost of your medications as low as possible. They have honest, consistent prices to help keep you and your budget healthy. Skyline Pharmacy, where your first choice is still your best choice.
Hi, I'm Mark Huntsman, Senior Vice President of Sunrise Engineering. I would like to thank all of our loyal clients and employees who have contributed to the success of our company. Sunrise Engineering has been recently recognized nationally in the top 500 engineering firms and as a recipient of the National Client Satisfaction Award 5 years in a row. We are presently expanding at Sunrise and are looking to add engineers, surveyors, and other support staff. To join our team, visit our website or call Sunrise Engineering at 800-560-6151.
Welcome back once again, live on KMTI AM 650 and 95.1 FM and Centricom Channel 10. Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson, and Barrett Hilton alongside. The Hawks lead by 2 in overtime, 52-50 with 1:19 left.
You know, it's a great opportunity here for the Hawks, but they've got to take care of the basketball. And I would like to see Dakota Anderson come up and handle a basketball. He is the best free throw shooter for North Sanpete, and he hasn't touched the ball here in overtime.
Inbounds play, Trey Sorensen. Sorensen looking to get it in. Now it calls another timeout, and they'll have to go back. And how do you come out of a timeout and still not get the ball in?
You know, you've got to have somebody coming towards the basketball. Everybody's running away from it, and that's an awful hard pass to make.
So with a minute 19 left, 52-50 our score. We'll take a 30-second timeout. No, it's a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurt, only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
Welcome back. The Hawks get it inbounds to Seeley right wing. They bring it back out top. Now Anderson has it. A minute 9 left here in overtime. Pass down low to Sorensen. Spins, shoots, misses. And taken on the rebound by Branson Blackner. Lead pass all the way down. Goes down to his teammate. Goes in for the shot. Shoots, scores. We're tied at 52. Jensen gets it. Now 53 seconds left. North Sanpete with the ball. They missed a golden opportunity down low with Trey Sorensen, but he couldn't get the shot to crawl over the rim. Now Sorensen dribbling the basketball, center court circle. Looking for a screen, gets it off to Anderson. 40 seconds left. Tied at 52. Will the Hawks play for the last shot, or can they? They made a mistake last time they tried to run the clock down.
You know, but they've got to run it down under 10 seconds before they go strong to the basket, and then your opponents aren't going to get a chance to win. They shoot it too soon most of the time.
23 seconds left here in overtime, tied at 52. Hawks waiting for the possible game-winning shot. Sunrise Engineering serving you from offices in Fillmore, Richfield, Cedar City, and Washington. 12 seconds left. Seeley, bounce pass down low to Anderson. Spin, shoots in the lane, hits the iron, no good. And they shot it too soon with 6 seconds left. Here come the Falcons. Firing at left wing, Lambeth for 3 in the win. Hits the iron, no good. We're going to double overtime. We'll send it back to the studios for this timeout. We'll be back here on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI.
Terry R. Brothers in Excavating and TRB Rock Products offers aggregate products for any of your road construction needs, including road base and a selection of crushed rock products. TRB Rock Products also has landscaping products, topsoil, reject sand, and an eye-catching red landscaping rock. They also do commercial and residential construction, basements, water lines, sewer lines, septic tanks, and perk tests. Get a free estimate at 462-3954. TRB Rock Products, a proud supporter of North Sanpete Athletics.
If you are a registered nurse and would like to work full or part-time for a reputable state-of-the-art facility, join the professionals at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. Central Valley Medical Center is a 25-bed critical access hospital with a busy surgical center and provides an attractive benefits package, competitive pay, and an excellent work environment. Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is a convenient commute for most areas in central Utah. To apply, please visit their website at centralvalleymedicalcenter.com. That's centralvalleymedicalcenter.com.
Welcome back to Cedar City, Utah. It's not going to take one overtime, but maybe two overtimes to decide this one, 52-52, as the teams are back out on the court for another tip. North Sanpete, maybe a little misunderstanding on what taking the time down for the last shot means.
You know, they get it up too soon always.
There's the tip, won by Blackner, back to Stoker of the Falcons, and the Falcons have the first possession in the second overtime. Each team scoring 4 points in the first overtime. Now with the basketball, they're working down low to Stoker. Shot blocked by the Hawks, but loose ball picked up by the Falcons. Three ball on the way, no good by the Falcons. Rebound, Dakota Anderson has it. Good job by Anderson to get that rebound. 3:38 left in double overtime. Right wing with it is Anderson. Anderson dribbling. Now back out to Seeley, midcourt straightaway. Right wing goes to Anderson. Or check that, Zach Lee. Lee holding the ball, waiting. Picks up the dribble. Now looking to fire it in and can't. Gets it into Applegarth. Applegarth, baseline drive, gets shoved, no whistle. They call him out of bounds with the ball, but the reason he got out of bounds with the ball is he was shoved on his drive by Cord Johnson, and the official elected not to call it.
Didn't call the foul, but called Applegarth stepping out of bounds when he got pushed.
3:12 left. Canyon View with the basketball. Cord Johnson with the ball. Dribbling midcourt right side.
Johnson is very, very quick. He handles the ball exceptionally well.
Now firing into the Lambeth left wing. Lambeth, 3 minutes left in double overtime. Now passes off to Johnson, right wing to Blackner. Blackner with it, backs it up midcourt right side. Fires it out to Johnson. Now right wing to Blackner. Blackner's going to drive, has a lane, fires it out, and pass picked off by Zach Lee. Lead pass goes to Anderson. Anderson, lead pass to Applegarth. Drives in, shoots, and scores.
And that's what you need. You got to go strong to the basket. Applegarth did a nice job of getting the lead for the Hawks.
Johnson with the basketball midcourt left side. 2:30 left in double overtime. North Sanpete leads 54-52. Here's State Farm insurance agent Denny Dyke score check. Jensen right wing with it. Fires it into Stoker in the lane. Back out left corner for three on the way by Blackner. He hits it. Branson Blackner's second three of the game, and Canyon View leads by one, 55-54.
The Hawks have got to go attack the rim right here.
Now Applegarth on the right wing with 2:04 left in double overtime. Now back out to Seeley. Seeley dribbles out top. No one moving for the Hawks. There's a pass tipped and picked off by the Falcons.
That's a very chancy pass. You've got to hit somebody that's wide open. Don't take chances.
They forced it and they paid for it as Canyon View has the ball, and they'll hold it until the Hawks foul them with a 1 point lead.
You know, Applegarth, you know, the guards ought to pick up man-to-man and put extreme pressure on the basketball. There's get a timeout
by Robbie Potter. 55-54, Canyon View leads by one on a three-pointer by Branson Blackner. A minute 35 left in double overtime. We'll return after this.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back once again. Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson with you. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter, or actually double overtime. 55-54, Canyon View leads. They have the basketball, and the Hawks need the basketball back, and so disciplined is Canyon View that they'll hold the ball for the last shot or
they don't even need to shoot
it.
You know, they've got a 1-point lead. They don't need to shoot the ball right now. So you've got to get up. You've got to get in the grill of the guy with the basketball and make him make a mistake.
Now with it is Johnson, hands it off to Lambeth. Lambeth dribbling the basketball, gives it back to Jensen, midcourt right side. A minute 24 left in double overtime. Passes over to Johnson. Seeley's the one to steal those midcourt passes.
You know, and you've got to get on this guy. You've got to put pressure on Blackner right here. Make it hard for him to make a pass, and you've got to jump switch every one of those situations.
Now with it is Joey Lambeth. Lambeth dribbling the basketball, a minute 7 left in double overtime. He's going to pass it back to Blackner. Blackner dribbling.
Get right into him, Zach Lee, and make him make a mistake.
Now they swing it left wing to Johnson. Johnson dribbling the basketball. Now goes to the right wing. Now gets away, and 52 seconds left. The Hawks are going to be forced to foul here, and they're going to let him go. Now 46 seconds left on a foul. Jake Hadley fouls. Court Snyder. That's not the guy to foul.
No,
put to
it
the free throw line.
definitely is not.
They should have fouled the Jensen or whoever else had the ball, Joey Lambeth.
Joey Lambeth, anybody but Jensen here.
Cord Johnson to the free throw line, a chance to make it a 3-point game. 45 seconds left, 55-54, Falcons lead. Hawks hoping for a miss on one of these 2 free throws. Here's the first one. It's good. Cord hasn't missed in the game. I think he may have missed one.
But the situation you have to realize here, too, it'll still be just a 1-possession basketball game. So if he even makes this, you've got to get you a good 3-point shot.
And he does. 3-point lead. Cord Johnson with 14 in the game. 57-54. Canyon View leads in double overtime. 38 seconds left. Now pass out top to Anderson. Left wing to Hadley. Hadley bounce past to Lee. Lee's going to drive. Now spins, shoots, and score. No, it bounces out, no good. Rebound, Xavier Stoker. And the Hawks have to foul again, and Stoker will be at the line for an automatic 2 shots. And this will ice the game and make it a 2-possession game.
Well, he hasn't shot exceptionally well. He's missed some free throws tonight. And here's some pressure cooker free throws. He very easily could miss these free throws.
Last few trips, though, he's hit 4 in a row, I believe. Now Xavier Stoker a chance to ice it here with a free throw. He fires and he bounces it away, no good. So the Hawks have one more chance.
I don't know if that Sanpete's got a timeout, but if they do, they probably ought to use it right here. Put a little pressure on this young free throw shooter.
Now one more for Xavier Stoker to ice this one. Free throw's on the way, and he gets it. All he needed was 1 of 2, and now the Hawks with 23 seconds left will bring it up, trailing by 4. Now Sorensen drives in, dishes off to Seeley, out top to Lee. Now right wing, shot from 3 blocked.
He got fouled.
And they do call the foul finally on Jensen. 3 shots for Dakota Anderson with 15 seconds left in the game.
Now you got to make these free throws right here and foul immediately on the inbounds pass because it will only be a 3-point play. If they come down and score, it's still a 1-possession game. North Sanpete has a chance to tie it.
So the pressure's on Dakota Anderson to the free throw line to make 3 free throws to try to cut it to a 1-point lead with 15 seconds left. Well, we appreciate our sponsors, Terry Brothers Excavating, Central Valley Medical Center, the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, Moroni, MKJ Construction, Skyline Motorsports, and Cache Valley Bank. That was the 5th personal foul on Jensen. He is out of the game. Spencer Jensen, 10 team fouls on the Hawks, 8 on the Falcons. First free throw on the way, and good. 2 more to make for Dakota Anderson. Boy, North Sanpete has had opportunity after opportunity in this game and hasn't converted on one of them. Second one on the way. Good by Dakota Anderson.
Right here, you've got to pick up every Falcon you can, man-to-man, and it doesn't really matter who gets the ball. He's got to be fouled immediately.
Third free throw on the way, and that one is good by Anderson.
Got to get matched up.
Inbounds it comes to Cord Snyder, and they don't get him, and finally they foul Cord Snyder. And that's going to be free throws for Cord Snyder with 12.8 seconds left, and the Hawks leading by 1, Hawks trailing by 1, 58-57. So now the Hawks have to hope for a missed shot here. Well, not necessarily. They could hit a 3 to tie it.
They could hit a 3 to tie it. If he misses one, you take the ball strong to the basket, tie the basketball game.
Now with the basketball is Cord Snyder at the free throw, or Cord Johnson, excuse me. Free throw on the way, short, no good. So the Hawks got what they hoped for there.
Hey, if he misses another, you get the rebound and take it right to the hoop.
The Hawks will have to box out. Now a timeout by Chris Hoops, the head coach of North Sanpete. 58-57, North Sanpete trails by 1. 12.8 seconds left. We'll return after this.
MKJ Construction has been serving Central Utah and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Whether you have a project as large as a new road or water line or as intricate as a decorative landscape feature, we have the experience and equipment to complete any size project. We also deliver sand, gravel, road base, topsoil, and landscaping boulders. Call MKJ Construction at 427-9299, 427-9299, and see what we can do for you.
When you're looking for the most exceptional value in an ATV side-by-side, look no further than your local Kimco dealer, Skyline Motorsports. John Lee and his crew at Skyline Motorsports know the area and the people living here and want to remain friends long after the deal is done. Plus, you don't want to spend another winter shoveling snow, do you? All Kimco side-by-sides can be fit with a snowplow. And Skyline Motorsports is your headquarters for small engine repair, ATVs, chainsaws, snowblowers, lawnmowers. Hey, if it's got a small engine, LeVar can fix it. Check it all out at Skyline Motorsports, south of Fairview on Highway 89.
Back once again here on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI, a double overtime game with 12.8 seconds left. Canyon View leads by 1, 58-57. Cord Johnson at the free throw line will for one more. If he makes it, it's a 2-point lead, and the Hawks will have the ball. But if he misses, the Hawks have to rebound.
They definitely have to rebound and immediately take the ball to the basket. Go hard.
Now Cord Johnson at the free throw line. Bins, fires, and scores. 2-point lead for the Falcons. Inbounds play for the Hawks. 10 seconds left. Trey Sorensen brings it up. Drives in. Goes to the hoop. Lays it up and scores! 5 seconds left. Tied at 59. A timeout by Robbie Potter. And the Hawks may send it to triple overtime, but there's 4 seconds left. We saw this happen in the first half. At the end of the first half, they only had 3.5 seconds left. And Cord Johnson hit a 3 from NBA range.
You have to have people match up. You cannot give them any room, but you can't foul them. You cannot foul them. You've got to put pressure on the shot, but you've got to make sure there's no contact at all. Zach Lee set a fantastic screen, and there was one heck of a collision, nothing called.
59-59 our score. They put 5.6 seconds on the clock. Now they give him almost 2 more seconds to get the ball down the court.
How did they do that?
That's what they just did. So 5.6 seconds. Now the Falcons have more time to get down court and shoot the game-winning shot. So the inbounds play came. Robbie Potter was calling timeout from the sideline. And when they put it in play, it was 4 seconds left. And then they decided, because he was calling the timeout probably before they actually called it, they gave him 1.6 more seconds.
You can't call it till you call it. The official has to recognize him calling timeout and then give him a timeout.
Inbounds for Lambeth. The Hawks need to defend well here. They get it into Blackner. Blackner dribbles up into the forecourt. 3 seconds left. Shoots a long 3. No good. We're going to triple overtime here in Cedar City. The Hawks and the Falcons tied at 59. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout.
Cache Valley Bank is excited and pleased to announce the opening of the newly constructed bank building. We are happy to say that we will be combining both Ephraim offices with 3 drive-up windows, ATM, and room for parking in the heart of town. We welcome everyone to come in and take a tour with our familiar, friendly staff. Visit us today at 2 North Main Street in Ephraim or any of our newly renovated locations from St. George to Logan. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition in helping. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Mark Huntsman, Senior Vice President of Sunrise Engineering. I would like to thank all of our loyal clients and employees who have contributed to the success of our company. Sunrise Engineering has been recently recognized nationally in the top 500 engineering firms and as a recipient of the National Client Satisfaction Award 5 years in a row. We are presently expanding at Sunrise and are looking to add engineers, surveyors, and other support staff. To join our team, visit our website or call Sunrise Engineering at 800-560-6151.
Welcome back for triple overtime. Our extra basketball game, another quarter and a half we played, or we will be playing in this one. 59-59 our score, 4 minutes on the clock for this triple overtime. Hawks going left to right. Blackner will tip with Anderson.
Hey, you've got to enjoy free basketball here this evening, fans, and we're going to have Dakota get up high and get the tip over to Zach Lee, and the Hawks are going to go score.
Here's the tip. It's going to be won by Blackner as he gets it back to Stoker. Now to Huxford.
That's that quick early jump. He gets it while the ball's still going up.
Now with the basketball, Blackner passes angle left to Lambeth. Joey, one bounce dribble, out top pass goes to Blackner down low. A nice cross post to Huxford. Huxford shoots and scores. Job Huxford. 61-59 Falcons lead. Hawks with it. Trey Sorensen passes off to Seeley, midcourt right side. Now to Anderson. Hawks just need to run some offense, get a good shot, and score a bucket. They don't need to panic here. Now left wing goes to Hadley. Hadley's been pretty quiet from the field. Only 3 field goals, all deuces. Hasn't hit a 3 in this game yet. Now with it, Seeley out top. Left wing Seeley. Now to Hadley, left corner.
Well, they've got Blackner really shadowing Dakota Anderson. Got to have people coming to the basketball, and Trey Sorensen did.
He picks it up and gets it back to Zach Lee. 3:03 left here in triple overtime. 61-59 Falcons lead. Now with it, Seeley lobs it over to Anderson. Back out to Zach Lee. Left wing goes to Seeley. Thought about the 3, but Lambeth came out on him. Now pass, and there's a foul finally called on Blackner. Go ahead.
Blackner was upset they called it, but my gosh, he grabbed his arm and pulled him to the floor.
And that's a 1-on-1 situation for the North Sanpete Hawks. Dakota Anderson, who hit 3 free throws to cut it to a 1-point lead and finally get the Hawks close enough where they could tie it and send it into triple overtime. Third personal on Branson Blackner. 61-59 Falcons lead. First free throw is no good. Rebound Sorensen. Sorensen goes up strong, shoots, and misses at point-blank range. Huxford for the rebound. The Hawks continue to get opportunities and continue to squander them. 2:40 left here in triple overtime. Now the Falcons will just hold the ball until they get a good shot. Blackner drives in, dishes off to Cords Johnson, left wing. Now back out to Lambeth. Lambeth, left wing pass to Blackner. Branston with 2:25 left in triple overtime. Left corner pass. And now back. Goes to Blackner, back to Lambeth, to Blackner again. Guarded by Seeley of the Hawks. Back out to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Hadley. Fires it over to Huxford. Huxford dribbling to the right wing. Looking to get it inside. He's trapped, he's in trouble, and they call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 61-59. Canyon View leads. 2:07 left in triple overtime. We'll return in 30 seconds.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Welcome back once again. Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson, and Barrett Hilton with you. Triple overtime. Canyon View leads 61-59 with 2:07 left. Falcons with the basketball, Robert.
You got to really match up man-to-man and get up into their face right here and put some pressure on them. You know, you're in the third overtime. People's legs are going to give away a little bit, and they're not going to shoot the basketball as well. So get up, make them make a mistake. Put some pressure on them. Don't give them any room out there.
Inbounds, Blackner has it. Blackner dribbling, fires it down low to Stoker. Stoker shot no good. Tipped out of bounds by the Hawks. Trey Sorensen. Sorensen trying to sell it that Stoker touched it, but I don't think he's going to win that argument.
That was too good a look for Stoker in there. You know,
nice pass by Blackner.
Blackner's one heck of a player. He's going to be a dandy.
Inbounds play, Blackner on the baseline. Gets it in to Johnson, right wing. Johnson dribbling the basketball. Now gets out top. Hawks are afraid of a foul because of the way the officials are calling the game. Now Lambeth with it, drives in, and now see they call the foul on North Sanpete with some tight defense. Minimal contact.
Hey, he calls the foul, turn out from the other side. I could see daylight between the two players from here.
And that'll be the 5th personal foul on Jake Hadley. He is out of the game. So now Spencer Applegarth will come in. And Joey Lambeth is at the free throw line. A chance to give the Falcons a 4-point lead. Now the free throw by Lambeth is on the way. No good, short.
And there's the thing. They're short because their legs are gone. You know, and so there's worse things than fouling a guy.
One more free throw for Joey Lambeth. Hawks need to rebound here. Free throw on the way, good. Joey Lambeth with 3 points in the game. Hawks inbounds. They trail in this basketball game.
You got to attack the basket with a little bit of urgency right here. And once again, you want.
There's a pass down low to Zach Lee. Zach Lee shoots and rims it off. No good at point-blank range. 2 point-blank range shots on the low block, and the Hawks miss both. They trail by 3, 62-59. A minute 26 left in triple overtime. Now Blackner behind the back dribble. Now gets it over to Johnson. Johnson.
Well, they're trying to foul Johnson. Can't get to him. You don't want to foul Blackner.
And they do anyway. And Blackner is going to go to the free throw line with his team leading by 3, but North Sanpete has had opportunity after opportunity down low. Trey Sorensen misses an easy bunny, and Zach Lee misses an easy bunny.
Well, and they're afraid about the shot getting blocked. Bang them. They're letting you play. Cause some contact.
Free throw by Blackner is no good as he misses it, but one more will make it a 2-possession game anyway.
Yes, it will.
A minute 15 left in triple overtime, 62-59 our score.
You know, his legs are tired. You got to put a lot of leg into it.
And he missed the second one. Hawks still have some life. Only trailing by 3 as Sorensen gets the rebound. Sorensen brings it up on the left wing, drives in, dishes off to Lee. He'll shoot a 3. He'll hit the iron, no good. He's not the 3 shooter. Tied up, and
oh my God.
The same official calls another foul on the Hawks as Spencer Applegarth looked like he tied up the ball. The Canyon View player pulled it away and then traveled, and then he bails him out with a foul call that was late.
You know, it looked like he stepped out of bounds, but there is no way he could see any contact on that because he's standing away. Now, if he had hustled himself under to where he could see through the 2 players, he possibly would have had a legitimate call. But from where he was, he could not see what happened.
Free throw by Schneider is missed, or again, I keep calling him Schneider. Johnson. Cord Johnson.
But you're going to miss free throws. It's been a long basketball game, and you got to really put a lot of leg into it to get it to go.
His second one is good. So a 4-point lead for the Falcons.
Got to be urgent. Go to the basket right here.
1 minute left in triple overtime, 63-59. Sorensen's going to drive the lane, goes up for the shot, and he gets the foul call. And how can Huxford be upset about that? He got some arm and the ball.
Yeah, you're ahead. You know, if he gets a layup, you're still ahead. There's no need to foul him right here. It stops the clock, and that's what you have to create for North Sanpete to get back in this basketball game.
10th team foul on the Falcons. 63-59. Sorensen at the line for a free throw. It's good. And that's the first personal on Huxford in the game. So Trey Sorensen has had a pretty good game. He's got 13, looking for his 14th here to cut it to a 2-point lead.
They're going to go offense-defense right here with Dakota Anderson. He looks like he's exhausted.
Free throw good by Sorensen. He nails both. And the Hawks pressure defense here. Looking to get it in. Now they do the Blackner. Blackner's fouled. And he'll go to the other end for free throws. Hawks trail 63-61 in this free throw contest. Sanpete Valley Conoco. Mike and Jan appreciate the staff at Sanpete Valley Conoco. They give a daily special to the Hawk Defensive Player of the Game. Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of the highways in Morona. That's the 5th personal foul on Seeley now. So both guards of the Hawks are out of the game.
Trey Sorensen's been handling the ball all night long anyway.
Sean Taylor has to come in for the first time.
Well, he was in just before this for Dakota Anderson.
Free throw up by Blackner is good. A 3-point lead for the Falcons.
Now Blackner really used his legs on that shot. We'll see if he can remember to do it again.
One more for a 2-possession game and a 4-point lead. It's on the way, short. No, it gets over the rim and goes. Hawks inbounds to Sorensen. Sorensen will bring it up for North Sanpete. Dribbles inside left wing. Now 3-pointer Dakota Anderson gets fouled. Hits it! It should have been a 4-point play.
Oh, God,
and he'll call the foul.
That is terrible. Rolled right under his legs.
65-64, Hawks down by 1. An obvious foul in 3-point country on Dakota Anderson's 3 shot, and the same official that's been calling the fouls against North Sanpete
to smile on his face
to give Canyon View the advantage does not call that obvious foul as he rolled over his legs as he shot it. Wow. And now free throws for the Falcons at the other end with Cord Johnson. A 3-pointer by Dakota Anderson. Should have been a 4-point play try to tie it.
Yes, it should. Very definite.
Free throw by Johnson on the way and good.
You're still going to be in a situation here to where it's going to be a 3-point margin, and you can still tie the basketball game with a 3 or take it to the basket. I don't know that they'd call a foul, but it's worth trying.
66-64 free throw is good by Cord Johnson again. Now inbounds for Trey Sorensen. Sorensen will bring it up for the Hawks. 67-64, they trail. Now pass down low. Zach Lee drives in, shoots, and misses again. Point-blank range. Back out to Anderson for three.
He got fouled.
And they call the foul. And it wasn't the official that should have called it. It was the backside official down at the baseline who does Snow College games, by the way, in the Scenic West Athletic Conference that had to make the call. And 3 free throws coming for Dakota Anderson. So at the line is Dakota Anderson. He needs to make all 3 to tie the game, trailing by 3 in triple overtime, 67-64. Anderson's free throw on the way, no good.
Make at least 2 of them. Still got lots of time in this basketball game.
So Anderson at the free throw line for 2 more. And bends and fires and hits it. And coming in is Joe Huxford for the Falcons for rebounding potential here. And now Dakota Anderson, will he try to miss on purpose here? Probably not.
No.
67-65, they trail. Free throw on the way, and he hits it.
Like matchup man-to-man.
Inbounds play. Blackner is going to get called. No, they almost got the 5-second call.
They call it on
Sean Taylor gets a foul. That was away from the play. And now it's going to be free throws for the Falcons at the other end. So denied defense by the Hawks doesn't pay off as the foul is committed before the ball is thrown in bounds.
And Sean, it might have been his job to be the fouler, but it's great. No time run off the clock, and it's going to be advantage North Sanpete.
Free throw good by Cord Johnson. He's made 3 in a row. And the Hawks will need another 3 if he makes this one to tie the game again. Cord Johnson at the charity stripe. Spins the ball in his hand, shoots it up, and gets it.
Little ice water in his veins, and they bring a substitution in right here to get the clock stopped.
Same score the Hawks lost with at North Sanpete,
Sanpete.
69-66, but this one's in triple overtime. That was just overtime. Trey Sorensen to get it in bounds. Fires it in, gets it back. Now he'll dribble down court. Sorensen's going to drive in, dishes off to the corner. Zach Lee for 3. Hits the iron, no good. Rebound, Sean Taylor with it. Sean Taylor with 15 seconds left and got it knocked out of his hands. No foul. It looks like a timeout's given to head coach Chris Hoops. So it looks like the Hawks get a timeout. 13.8 seconds left. 69-66 they trail. We'll return after this timeout on Centricom Channel 10 and also KMTI.
Terrell Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell Thriftway in Mount Pleasant.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or mattresses? That's exactly what you'll find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture, Whirlpool, and Maytag appliances, and quality mattresses. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
Welcome back to triple overtime. Hawks with the one last chance to tie it here with 13.8 seconds left, trailing by 3, 69-66. Into Taylor. Taylor into Sorensen. Sorensen out top of the key. Fires it over to Dakota Anderson. Right corner for 3 on the way. That's going to miss. Zach Lee catches it, shoots and scores. What's the foul call? 3 free throws for Dakota Anderson as they plowed into him after he took the shot.
And he should have had that earlier for the 4-point play, but they didn't call it. Same scenario.
And it was a different official that made the call again. It wasn't the same official that's been making the questionable calls.
They did a great job with the screen. They actually had a triple screen right along the free throw line, right side of the free throw line. And Sean Taylor did a great job of picking the Falcon, giving Dakota enough time to shoot it.
Now Dakota Anderson had this position earlier, 3 free throws. He only made 2 And it was still a 1-point Canyon View lead. He needs to make all 3 here because there's only 5.8 seconds left. Not enough time to really get the ball back and have a chance. Now with the basketball is Dakota Anderson. Can he make all 3 free throws to send the Hawks into quadruple overtime? Here's the free throw. Fires and misses.
Little strong on that one. Didn't want to leave it short.
And the Hawks are going to trail by at least 1 and a timeout by Robbie Potter. North Sanpete never able to get over the mountain against this team. And we'll take a break here with 5.8 seconds left. 2 more free throws coming for Dakota Anderson when we come back here on KMTI AM 650, 95.1 FM, and also Centricom Channel 10.
The medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive the same high-quality medicine as those in the big cities. You can rest assured that Sanpete Valley Hospital provides their patients with the same high-quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. They provide many of the same services a large city hospital does, and they do it well, with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Welcome back once again here in triple overtime. The North Sanpete Hawks taking on the Canyon View Falcons. And North Sanpete in a world of hurt now as they miss their first free throw on a 3-shot attempt from the charity stripe as Dakota Anderson misses his first. Even if he makes the second 2, the Hawks have to get the ball back by denied defense and try to get the game-winning shot or they have to foul quickly.
You know, they bring Blackner out of the basketball game right now. He is not on the floor. And, you know, he's one of your most active guys. They've got the big guy Stoker inside. You know, if you make one of these free throws, you're still down. If you make or miss the first free throw, you've almost got to miss it and get the rebound.
Here's the free throw number 2, and he got it. Boy, Dakota, great player. His trajectory on the free throw shots is kind of more flat than it is arch. And here's his third free throw on the way, and he gets it. 2 of 3 at the line. Inbounds play for the Falcons.
Well, if I'm the Falcons now, I'm going to throw this ball to the other end of the floor.
Inbounds it comes, and a quick foul on Xavier Stoker by Trey Sorensen. And boy, the officials let that ball lay on the ground for a while and then started counting when the player finally picked the ball up and got it in his hands.
My thoughts on getting it down to the other end of the floor is it makes it hard to get back and even foul him, and you run much more time off the clock. And if you get it down under 3 seconds, it's about impossible for North Sanpete to go back to the other end and score.
69-68, North Sanpete trails by 1. And now at the free throw line, Xavier Stoker to try to give his team a 3-point lead with 4.7 seconds remaining. Stoker's free throw is no good. So the Hawks will have a chance just to make a deuce to try to tie the game, but they only have 4.7 seconds left.
Whoever gets it has to just go all out, speed dribble all the way to the basket.
Second one is good by Stoker. Inbounds play for the Hawks. And a timeout for Canyon View to get a substitution in. So North Sanpete, Zach Lee will trigger it in. 70-68, the Hawks trail a game-winning 3. What is that? Throwing it all the way down. Now off to Dakota Anderson, 2 seconds left. He'll drive in, pull-up shot on the way. Good! Tied at 70, going to quadruple overtime here in Cedar City as Dakota Anderson hits a big shot. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout for quadruple overtime here in Cedar City.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
EcoLife, your pest control and lawn specialist, has moved to better serve you. EcoLife is now located at 327 South Main Street in Ephraim. Come check out their new store and take advantage of the discounts you can receive right now on pest control. And now is the time to design your landscape. The professionals at EcoLife will provide you with the consultation you need to make your yard stand out next summer. So stop by 327 South Main Street in Ephraim, and if you mention this radio ad, you'll get a free water bottle with purchase at EcoLife.
Welcome back. Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson, Barrett Hilton with you Quadruple overtime here, tied at 70 in this basketball game. Each team scoring 11 in the triple overtime. We welcome Richfield fans and players watching the game, wondering if North Sanpete's going to help them out and get this victory. There's the tip.
Well, that's an early jump right there. The ball never even got halfway up, and Stoker hammers it to the back court.
He gets the ball. Now Canyon View starts off with the ball here in this quadruple overtime. Now pass over to Johnson. Johnson will drive, goes in, shoots it up, no good. Rebound, Stoker underneath, shoots, misses. Rebound, Hawks. Dakota Anderson with it. Now to Applegarth. Applegarth bumped there, but gets the ball off to Sorensen. Both guards for the Hawks have fouled out. Trent Seeley and Jake Hadley. There's a pass out top. Dakota Anderson, left wing to Applegarth. He'll drive in, jump stop, shoots it on the way, short, no good. Rebound, Stoker had it, lost it, scramble for it. Stoker picks it up, rolls on his back. Should have been a travel, but...
Should have been a travel. He rolled all the way over.
And they're going to give it to Canyon View.
Hold it.
The possession arrow's in favor of the Hawks.
It's in favor. I guess they're giving him a timeout.
They gave him a timeout. Can you believe it? And the Canyon View Falcons get the ball in the timeout. 3:22 left in quadruple overtime. 77 here score. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI.
Because I know how hard it is to make ends meet.
Because I balance my checkbook too.
Because I know every little bit adds up.
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Because you shouldn't have to pay more than you need to take care of your body.
Dave Blackham and the staff at Skyline Pharmacy do their best to keep the cost of your medications as low as possible. They have honest, consistent prices to help keep you and your budget healthy. Skyline Pharmacy, where your first choice is still your best choice.
Back once again here in Cedar City, Utah, quadruple overtime. Canyon View with the basketball, tied at 70 with the Hawks. North Sanpete just got a whole city on their side in Richfield rooting for the Hawks to win this game.
I'm sure.
So the Wildcats may have a chance to beat Canyon View here on Friday night for a share of the region title.
Well, one thing for sure, they're not going to have a great set of legs under any of these players that have played these overtimes.
Now with the basketball left wing is Huxford, passes over to the right wing to the other Huxford. Now he looks to get it inside, pass out top. Now left corner it goes to Abe Huxford. Back out to Lambeth. 3 minutes left in quadruple overtime. Pass to the right corner, open for three. Corks Johnson, no good. Caught by Zach Lee. Lee in trouble, gets it off to Applegarth, and the Hawks with the ball, tied at 70 with the Falcons. Lorenzo Camba was injured early in the first quarter with an ankle rollover, has been out for the game. There's a pass down low, shot by Sorensen, missed at point blank range, gets another one, shoots, scores, and he's fouled. Trey Sorensen finally gets the bucket.
Well, let's have a little strength here, Trey. Use those legs, get it up and in.
North Sanpete looking for a three-point lead with 2:41 left in quadruple overtime as Trey Sorensen is at the free throw line. He fires it up and scores it.
Boy, great job. Trey Sorensen, ice water in his veins to knock that one in. That's a huge free throw.
2:37 left in quadruple overtime. Cord Johnson dribbles up, passes to the right wing. I believe maybe Branson Blackner fouled out of the game as well for Canyon View. Now out top. Johnson dribbles to the right wing, passes out top. Now back left wing Lambeth. Huxford left corner. Out to Lambeth. Lambeth to the right wing to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive. Jump stop. Throws it back out to Huxford. He'll dribble back and forth, drives in, dishes down low to Stoker, shoots and scores, and a 1-point lead for the Hawks.
Stoker is their main offensive focus out there right now.
2:04 left in quadruple overtime. Trey Sorensen passes off to Applegarth left wing, dribbling. Now goes to the left wing, looking to pass it. He hands it off to Sorensen. Sorensen drives in, floats one up. Oh, how do you call that offensive foul on North Sanpete? Sorensen, he barely bumped him.
Oh, my gosh.
And they give the ball back to the Falcons. Sorensen can't believe it. That's his fifth foul. He's out of the game.
My heavens, how do you take a kid out of the basketball game in this situation? He didn't push off. He didn't do anything. He goes up with one hand. It's a shot he probably shouldn't have shot. But, oh, my goodness.
And now Atkinson will have to come in for the first time for the Hawks. This game may be played with JV kids for the
very possible
remainder of the quadruple overtime. 1:53 left in quadruple overtime. An offensive foul called on North Sanpete. That was a ticky foul that fouls Trey Sorensen out of the game. And we'll see if they call it on the other end. 1:50 left here in quadruple overtime. Hawks lead by one. Right wing, Lambeth drives in. Dishes back out top. Johnson for the Falcons. Left wing to Huxford. Huxford guarded by Taylor of the Hawks. Taylor and Atkinson, the two JV players in for North Sanpete. Now right wing, Lambeth down to Stoker. Stoker shot up and he bounces it out, no good, gets his own rebound. Shot blocked by the Hawks. Applegarth had a chance at it, and now whistling a foul on the Hawks as Taylor runs into Johnson.
Did they call a foul then? I guess they did.
Out of bounds. Of course, which official called it?
It's got to be the guy that was right here, right in front of it. You know,
And
Sean Taylor really dove into him hard to get that loose ball, and they call a loose ball foul.
So 73-72, Hawks lead by 1, a minute 26 left in quadruple overtime. And Cord Johnson for 2 free throws to give the Canyon View Falcons the lead. His first one's on the way and good.
Cord has done an excellent job from the free throw line.
73-73, now for a 1-point lead with a minute 26 left in quadruple overtime, and he gets it. He's got 12 free throws made in this game. Into Taylor. Sean Taylor will dribble it up. Hawks trail by 1. A minute 22 left in quadruple overtime. Taylor dribbling out top. Goes to the left wing. Now passes back out to Applegarth. Applegarth retrieves it back in the center court circle.
Good hustle by Applegarth.
Now off to Atkinson. Now back out to Sean Taylor. A minute 6 left in quadruple overtime. Now dribbling to the right, Atkinson. Gets it down low. Pass tipped and almost taken. It's stolen away by the Falcons. Cord Johnson gets it. Leading by 1, and he's fouled, and he'll be at the free throw line.
How did they call that foul? There was absolutely no contact.
Well, North Sanpete took a 3-point lead, Robert, and then we have 2 mystery calls by the officials. That one, Sean Taylor's asking, what did I do? I was behind him. I didn't even get close to him. The other one was Trey Sorensen, an offensive foul.
Yes.
And they've given this game back to the Falcons. Free throw missed on the first try by Cord Johnson. So it'll still be a 2-point lead, even if he makes it, and the Hawks will still have a chance with 55 seconds left.
Dakota Anderson has the most size on the court right now.
Second
We've
one
got to
good.
get him the basketball going to the basket.
Carrington comes back in for the Falcons. Jacob Carrington, 75-73, Falcons lead in quadruple overtime. It's Applegarth out there with Zach Lee, Atkinson, Sean Taylor, and Dakota Anderson. Now with it, Sean Taylor in the backcourt. Hawks trail by 2. Now to Atkinson, right wing.
They bring Carrington in with a little size to guard Dakota Anderson.
Now Applegarth left wing. 41 seconds left in quadruple overtime. Now Anderson gets it. He'll drive to the high right post. Backs it up, gives it to Atkinson again. Waylon Atkinson dribbling the basketball off to Applegarth. Applegarth is fouled. Should be at the free throw line for 2 as he was reached and grabbed after by Abe Huxford. And now Applegarth will be at the line for 2 free throws to tie the game with 29 seconds left.
These are big free throws for Applegarth. He made 2 in a row earlier in the ball game after he was 1 of 2 and then 1 of 2 again, and then he made 2.
Applegarth at the charity stripe for 2 shots. Double bonus for both teams in quadruple overtime. First one, no good. Short. One more for Spencer Applegarth at the free throw line, the senior. Sunrise Engineering, we apologize for pushing off your postgame show so long. We live and work close to you. See their office locations at sunrise-eng.com. Free throw number 2, and it's on the way and good. So a 1-point game. Canyon View leads. Inbounds it comes in the backcourt, and a foul quickly on Huxford by Atkinson, and that'll be free throws at the other end. A chance to make it a 3-point game again.
How's Huxford done from the line so far this evening, Mike?
Job hasn't been there yet. He's only got 1 2-point field goal.
Yeah, this is a good guy to foul. He's been on the bench. He's been cold for some time over there, and maybe good results right here with that foul.
So Job Huxford at the free throw line. His team up by 1, 75-74. First free throw is no good. 25.6 seconds remaining, and the Hawks will have at least a chance to tie with a deuce or win with a 3, even if Job Huxford makes this free throw. But the Hawks have to rebound if he misses. Here's the second one, and that's good. He's got 3 in the game and a timeout as North Sanpete brings in another young player.
There's no timeout, though. I don't know if North Sanpete's got any timeouts remaining.
I'm not sure either. 76-74, 25 seconds left in quadruple overtime. And North Sanpete made a substitution. And coming into the game, is this going to be a technical foul? Was this player on the sheet is maybe what they're discussing.
He's a JV player.
And I'm not sure what the holdup is, but Spencer Stedman's in the game. Stedman, Taylor, Lee in there with Anderson and Spencer Applegarth. Into Lee. 76-74, Canyon View leads. 23 seconds left in quadruple overtime. North Sanpete, Spencer Applegarth drives down to the lane. Dishes back to Taylor. Taylor drives in, shoots. He hits the rim, no good. Rebound, Canyon View. It wasn't tied up. It was going to be a foul call, I guess. 11.9 seconds left.
And, Stoker bangs Applegarth, and the officials just jump in and say, calm down.
Sean Taylor with a shot in the lane.
Oh, it was
not the guy you expected to take the shot. You thought Applegarth or Dakota Anderson to take it, but now Canyon View with a chance at the line for Joey Lambeth to make it a two-possession game with 11.9 seconds left.
Sean Taylor had a good wide-open shot. Bless his heart. He was there, and it just a little strong on the back of the rim.
So Joey Lambeth at the free throw line fires his first and hits the rim short, no good. So the Hawks will at least have a chance to tie with a three even if he makes it.
Yes, they do. This is really a pressure cooker here for these young men.
And a timeout by North Sanpete's coach, Chris Hoops. 76-74, Canyon View leads with 11.9 seconds remaining in quadruple overtime. We'll return in 1 minute.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurts, only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
Hi, I'm Mark Huntsman, Senior Vice President of Sunrise Engineering. I would like to thank all of our loyal clients and employees who have contributed to the success of our company. Sunrise Engineering has been recently recognized nationally in the top 500 engineering firms and as a recipient of the National Client Satisfaction Award 5 years in a row. We are presently expanding at Sunrise and are looking to add engineers, surveyors, and other support staff. To join our team, visit our website or call Sunrise Engineering at 800-560-6151.
Thanks for joining us for our broadcast on Centricom Channel 10 and KMTI. Quadruple overtime. You've got your money's worth for this one. 76-74, North Sanpete trails by 2 with 11.9 seconds left. Joey Lambeth can make it a three-point game with a free throw here for Canyon View. It's up, it's good. Important free throw there for Joey Lambeth. And the Hawks will bring it up. Dakota Anderson dribbles. 77-74, they trail. Fires it to the corner. Zach Lee for three. Hit the iron, no good. Rebound, Anderson had it. Got fouled from behind, but no whistle. They do call the foul on the Hawks, though, as 0.1 seconds left. And Carrington got the rebound, and Canyon View will again survive North Sanpete. And the foul is going to be charged to the new player in the game for the Hawks, Spencer Stedman.
This is a tough way for this game to end right here. North Sanpete's really battled. Sometimes you've got to be more lucky than good, and there wasn't much luck with the Hawks this evening.
Well, Robert, it's not like North Sanpete didn't have their opportunities in this game to win in overtime, double overtime, regulation. Mm-hmm. They had plenty of opportunities and never could hit the shot to get them over the top.
No, they had some good looks, and it just would not go.
A lot of shots on the low block that just never went. 77-74, one free throw would definitely seal it from a full court three-pointer to tie it. And here's the free throw on the way, and it bounces high off the backboard, no good. And that was Jacob Carrington.
Boy,
Jacob Carrington for one more.
He's almost been inside Dakota Anderson's uniform. Dakota's got to tuck it back in.
Here's the second free throw, and that'll ice it. Inbounds play, and the Hawks lose 78-74 in quadruple overtime to the Canyon View Falcons without their star player, Lorenzo Campa.
Yes.
So a tough way for the Hawks to lose. It's time now, though, for our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Sunrise Engineering, promoting athletic and academic excellence. Visit them at sunrise-eng.com. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Hi, I'm Mark Huntsman, Senior Vice President of Sunrise Engineering. I would like to thank all of our loyal clients and employees who have contributed to the success of our company. Sunrise Engineering has been recently recognized nationally in the top 500 engineering firms and as a recipient of the National Client Satisfaction Award 5 years in a row. We are presently expanding at Sunrise and are looking to add engineers, surveyors, and other support staff. To join our team, visit our website or call Sunrise Engineering at 800-560-6151.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
Terry R. Brothers in Excavating and TRB Rock Products offers aggregate products for any of your road construction needs, including road base and a selection of crushed rock products. TRB Rock Products also has landscaping products, topsoil, reject sand, and an eye-catching red landscaping rock. They also do commercial and residential construction, basements, water lines, sewer lines, septic tanks, and perk tests. Get a free estimate at 462-3954. TRB Rock Products, a proud supporter of North Sanpete Athletics.
If you are a registered nurse and would like to work full or part-time for a reputable state-of-the-art facility, join the professionals at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. Central Valley Medical Center is a 25-bed critical access hospital with a busy surgical center and provides an attractive benefits package, competitive pay, and an excellent work environment. Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is a convenient commute for most areas in central Utah. To apply, please visit their website at centralvalleymedicalcenter.com. That's centralvalleymedicalcenter.com.
Thanks for joining us again here on KMTI AM 650, 95.1 FM, and also Centricom Channel 10. The North Sanpete Hawks lose a heartbreaker on the road in Cedar City in quadruple overtime, 78-74, score by quarter. North Sanpete outscored the Falcons 13-11 in the first quarter. Canyon View outscored the Hawks 15-12 in the second quarter for a 26-25 halftime lead. North Sanpete outscored the Falcons 14-10 in the third quarter for a 39-36 lead going into the fourth, but the Falcons outscored the Hawks 12-9 in the fourth quarter as both teams ended up with 48 points and headed to overtime. Each team scored 4 points in the first overtime, 52-52 going into the second overtime. Each team scored 7 in the second overtime for a score of 59-59, and then each team scored 11 in the third overtime and tied it at 70. And then Canyon View outlasted the Hawks 8-4 in the quadruple overtime to win 78-74. And you know, you never like to pin the game on any certain thing that was done by other than the players on the court, but the thing that really changed the game, North Sanpete, Robert, I'm not blaming this game on anybody like the officials
no.
at all, because North Sanpete had their opportunities to win this game.
You know, they definitely did.
But the thing that really hurt them was when they were up 73-70 in quadruple overtime, and they had those two calls. One was on Trey Sorensen driving in for a shot, fading to the left. A light bump, mainly initiated by the defender than the offensive player. He got called for his fifth personal foul, resulted in a turnover, gave Canyon View the ball. They cut it to one, and then a call on defense on the Hawks, somebody trailing them where you saw the daylight. They called another foul, put the Falcons to the line, and they took the lead. That the Hawks never recovered from.
You know, and in those situations, you usually like to make sure as an official that they are clear and distinct calls so nobody can point the finger at any of those guys. But, you know, strange things happen in the game of basketball, and North Sanpete really needs to feel good about themselves, how they battled. They didn't give up. They didn't have a lot of breaks just fall their way. And Canyon View had some things bounce in their particular direction. But North Sanpete had a lot of layups, little 2- and 3-footers, that they just could not get in the basket.
And they cut down the nets here at Canyon View High School tonight because they won the region championship with that win, as Richfield can no longer catch them after they got this victory. Had North Sanpete pulled off this victory, the game on Friday would have been for the region championship outright for Canyon View. If Richfield would win that, had they lost this one, that would have been a tie for the region championship.
Yes, and you know, I'm sure Richfield fans were really cheering for the Hawks this evening, but that magic did not happen. and Canyon View is the region champs.
Let's take a look at the scoring from the game. 22 points for Cord Johnson, 13 of those from the free throw line. 20 points for Branston Blackner. He had 2 threes and he fouled out of the ball game. 17 points for Xavier Stoker, and then 5 points for Jacob Carrington, 4 for Spencer Jensen, 3 for Job Huxford, and 4 apiece for Lorenzo Camba, who injured himself in the first quarter and would never return to the game with an ankle rollover, and 4 points for Joey Lambeth. For the North Sanpete Hawks, game high 30 points for Dakota Anderson, 3 3-pointers, 17 points for Trey Sorensen, 8 points for Jake Hadley, 7 for Trent Seeley, 7 also for Spencer Applegarth, and 4 for Zach Lee. Well, we'll take one final break here on our post-game show, brought to you by Sunrise Engineering. We'll be back with our Player of the Game honors. Sunrise Engineering, working to improve your community. See how at sunrise-eng.com. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Mark Huntsman, Senior Vice President of Sunrise Engineering. I would like to thank all of our loyal clients and employees who have contributed to the success of our company. Sunrise Engineering has been recently recognized nationally in the top 500 engineering firms and as a recipient of the National Client Satisfaction Award 5 years in a row. We are presently expanding at Sunrise and are looking to add engineers, surveyors, and other support staff. To join our team, visit our website or call Sunrise Engineering at 800-560-6151.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
The ball game.
And welcome back, Mike Trainer, Robert Anderson alongside with Barrett Hilton on our simulcast that went to quadruple overtime between the North Sanpete Hawks and the Canyon View Falcons. Canyon View survives and wins the Region 12 championship, 78-74 in quadruple OT. Let's take a look at our Cavalier Pizza offensive player of the game. Of course, the place for freshly made pasta, pizza, and a salad bar. An 8-inch personal pan pizza and a drink goes to the Hawk player of the game offensively. And even though Dakota Anderson had 30 points in this game, I thought a big contribution was Trey Sorensen, who finished with 17, Robert.
You know, Trey, I haven't seen many times when Trey's had to bring the ball up every time in the ball game. He was the guy bringing the ball up the court every time. You know, North Sanpete's smaller guards, Blackner was guarding whoever brought the ball up the floor, and his long arms and length made it hard for those smaller guards to handle a basketball. And he's very quick. But Trey Sorensen handled the ball exceptionally well, and he was really one of the main significant scorers in this basketball game.
He is our Cavalier Pizza offensive player of the game. Let's go to our Sanpete Valley Conoco defensive player of the game, serving delicious pizza, drinks, and treats. That's Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of the highways in Moroni. A daily special goes to the Hawk defensive player of the game. He was the point game leader with 30 points, but Dakota Anderson also played some pretty good defense.
You know, he did. He really helped inside. And once Blackner went out of the ball game, their main focus was Xavier Stoker, that really was throwing his big body around inside. And Dakota blocked a lot of shots, a lot of them from behind, and got away with it. But Stoker was really the focus once Blackner went out of the basketball game, and Dakota made it a little tough for Stoker.
All right, congratulations to Dakota Anderson, our Sanpete Valley Conoco defensive player of the game. Special thanks to all of our sponsors: Sanpete Valley Conoco, State Farm Insurance Agent Danny Dykes, Terry Brotherson Excavating, Central Valley Medical Center, the cities of Fairview, Mount Pleasant, and Moroni, MKJ Construction, Skyline Motorsports, Cache Valley Bank, Centricom Channel 10, Terrell's Marketplace, Beck's Home Furnishings, Sanpete Valley Hospital, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Eco-Life, Skyline Pharmacy, Snow College, Sunrise Engineering, and New Charter University. Well, that wraps up the regular season for the North Sanpete Hawks. They will wait to see where in the playoffs they will play, and they will face either Region 11 number 1 or number 2, depending on how things wrap up. I believe they'll just be in 4th place and take on either Logan or Juan Diego. Well, a special thanks to all of our sponsors and Sunrise Engineering for our post-game show sponsorship. For Barrett Hilton and Robert Anderson, I'm Mike Traina. Your final score from Cedar City, Utah. The North Sanpete Hawks lose to the Canyon View Falcons in quadruple overtime, 78-74. Have a great night, everyone.
listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.